has started back up here. You guys had just finished a fight with a bunch of Gricks as you have stumbled into a Grick lair with a couple alphas and such, and you did manage to get through the fight. Some of you are rather injured right now. You still have about another hour or so before you can get the benefits of a long rest. You guys can pick up however it is that you wanted to pick up. If you remember, you just came down to the third floor from these stairs that you can see next to you. You took a right through this area, went north, and then took the passage over here to the left where you ended up in this little brick area. So, the pathway goes to the left. You guys can backtrack, whatever it is that you guys want to do. Whoever wants to kick it off, go ahead.
Well, if we keep pushing on, fellas, Catman needs to go to the back and stay back and stop being fooled.
So we put Catman, kitty cat in the bag.
I'm gonna give the cat some beer, some ale, as I take a swig.
I think he would take a swig. We'll say that Dismon also takes a swig. He's been through a lot.
This is Dwarven Ale. This makes him have 4 points.
I think he'll be all right.
I hope. If he shoots me in the back of the head, I'm gonna kick you. Well,
Mr. Outlander, what's the plan?
I'm go. Do you guys want to backtrack, or do you guys want to cut left? Usually, when we keep going to the left or to the right, we find a little secret passage thing that like warps us around this place. We skip a lot of areas.
Let's do it.
Hey, I'm following you, man.
I know, you stay behind the sorcerer.
Exactly.
Smart move.
Alright. So you said you're going to the left, you said, Trogdor?
Yeah, we're gonna go lefty left.
Alrighty. The pathway continues for a bit and then kind of curves upwards.
Just real quick, do you remember what in your notes what the little symbol means on me? I think I got something from coming down there.
You guys have resistance to, I believe it was psychic damage for like 1 hour. I forgot to write down which rune hits you guys, so I can't double check it.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have wrote down the rune. That was my fault. But
I still don't trust the damn stairs. Warm, fuzzy feelings and then bolstered psychic fortitude.
Oh,
Be
boy,
damned.
get up
Them
here with your
stairs are
wand.
evil. They're evil.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to look something up.
You got any tingly tingles?
I don't know. I'm right behind you, dude.
no tingles.
I don't feel nothing in my danger sense, and the great voice in the sky has not said anything to me. So
You just see a very long hallway that curves and seems to make a sharpish curve to the left.
I'm trying to stay on pace with Lizard King.
I'm just moving to cover the distance. I'm not trying to like go like step by step.
Right, I think.
Right on, man.
You're gonna follow that curve all the way around until you reach the other side, where it kind of widens up and opens to the next area. I'm gonna connect these
Hey, we got a
two.
big old path up this way. Come on.
It's basically one long.
I'm right behind you, bro.
We'll say these two are here.
Well, you and all the vision, get your ass over here.
I'm right behind you, dude.
Yeah, no, you're not. I'm always at the curve. Look left a lot.
Holy crap! Where the hell did you go?
To your left a lot.
So that
Okay.
that pathway just keeps curving until it comes back down and it comes this way, and then it widens up to an area. As you guys start to get to this hallway, as it starts to widen, you can notice in the distance there is it's like almost like a faint glow, just kind of in various locations. You can see a faint glow below.
Oh damn, we went the right way. That or
Whose
he
turn
moved,
want to go back?
that or he moved her.
as you get closer, you notice that this area is almost like it's almost swamp-like in here. It's got a bunch of spores that are lifted, and the spores are what are lightly illuminated. And all around are these barrel stalks. They look very similar to sugarcane stalks. And around the field, you see various crows all picking at different like rodents, like mice and bugs and such around this sort of garden-like, sort of spore garden-like area for this barrel stocks. At the very end of the room, you see um, you see the back of a person, but you can't really tell their features because they wear this sort of like polar bear skin for like a cloak. In their hand, they are holding a jet black staff, um, which contrasts their almost all white demeanor.
Fireball, dude.
You want me to fireball Shrek?
Yeah, man.
Rome's gonna turn around and be like, "Not another poop incident."
I mean, it's a swamp. It's not a sewer.
I'm not swimming.
Shrek,
I'm not going
I-
friend or foe?
By any chance, Dean, with passive perception, would I like hear them or anything behind me?
You are, if you remember, we talked about how you are just now coming to from your situation. These
Mhm.
crows were not here when you first walked into this room. So when you're coming to and you're looking around, you have that jet black staff in your hand. There are some crows around the room pecking at mice and stuff. And you had just had that visual we discussed.
Okay. Would I also see like this is light, correct?
Yeah, the room is lit up by
Okay.
slightly luminescent spores.
Yes. Oh, I'm talking about the yellow sphere.
That's natural light that these guys give off. So I would say that, yeah, you'd probably be able to start seeing like a glow of their light as they continue to approach.
I
Okay.
thought that was Z's lantern.
Yeah, that
That's-
was Z's
that's
lantern.
Still natural light.
And where is he?
Okay.
It's still a lantern is natural.
So is he still with us?
It's not a glowing object or something.
yeah.
They can
I am
see it.
going to put my hands up
Z's
and be
still
like,
here right now.
"Hello, hello."
Magnus, it's talking. You take care of it. You're the nice
It.
one.
Oh, that's right, man. I put my helmet on. Well, activate my helmet.
You're the nice one. I'm just gonna blow things up.
Nice one. I see crows. I see black staff. I don't know, bro. What's your name?
My name. You want my name?
Well, considering there's 5 of us and there's one of you and we don't know what's going on, yeah, we want to know what your name is.
Oh, well, you know, that's very nice of you, but I'm sorry. You're not my type. What's your name, though?
I say we kill her.
I'm gonna roll.
Hold up.
I mean, is it like what do you give me that description again?
Would you like to do your own description this time?
Sure. I am a satyr with dark black blue horns, ash white hair, very pale skin, and red eyes. I don
Alright.
a polar bear type cloak, but I am quite small compared to most satyrs.
All right. Okay, in that case. Strange creature. I am Magnus, servant of Saluni, destroyer of evil. And if you are here with foul purposes, I assure you, you will be destroyed.
Foul purposes, that's funny. But in the context that you mean, no, I am not here with foul purposes. Just I kind of gesture to the other crows. I guess you could say that type of foul.
Roland, give me a swig of that good stuff, man.
Yeah, here you go.
You can refer to me as I'm gonna look around for a second and then be like, Spore. Call me Spore.
Hmm. I don't know. It's got horns. Reminds me of a demon. I don't know, guys.
I still think we should kill it.
I'm not a demon.
The way she said that, we must kill it.
Are you
Hey,
sure?
hey. I'm not a demon. I'm a satyr. You know what a satyr is, right?
No, pretty stupid.
I don't think I've
Well.
ever seen it.
Well, for starters, I guess I could tell you I'm a type of fae. So asking for my name, we don't give our names, usually.
Fair enough.
I don't trust it. Burn it.
Ah, burning isn't very fun, now is it?
Mm.
Yeah,
We got a couple
I said
people
have fun with it.
Burning things can be fun, but being burnt, it creates a very foul stench. Aha, aha.
Does it really work? Does it make a stench if you don't get hurt by it?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Did I ever smell bad?
That's a loaded question.
Anyway, I'm not here to hurt you all. Quite frankly, I don't really know what here is.
I don't think
Care
you
to
can hurt us
explain?
either.
So did all of you just kind of, come here?
Yeah, we kind of go downstairs for a party.
Oh, stairs.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Interesting.
Sometimes they hurt, sometimes they're nice.
Don't trust the stairs.
Well, I would say that those are wise words.
Don't try to go past the runes, Magnus, secretively.
I'm going to try every time. Saluni will give me my grace.
Well, since
So
we're
you don't
all
really know why you're down here. then, huh?
here, honestly, not really. But that's besides the point. You all are down here. I'm down here. For what purpose? I don't know. Anyways, why don't I just join you?
Well, like I said, I got my eye on you. I've never seen a creature like you before, and I'm still up in the air about it. But Saluni doesn't just react from ignorance. So I'm willing to learn, but I don't know about the rest of these people.
All right. Well,
To join us, you have to answer the questions 3.
what questions can come from thee?
Do you like fire?
I do, I do.
Do you like alcohol?
Alcohol, alcohol. What is that? Is that spicy little drink that makes things tingle?
Yes.
Ah, that's such a fun thing to do.
And are you against killing random things because why not?
Killing random. No, no.
Yep.
Just don't kill me.
Probably a DM, but she's cool.
I'm not a demon.
Contracted to one, possibly.
Devil. If a cat
Adara,
hissing
your
at it,
thought?
I will turn around, lift up the cloak, and be like, a devil doesn't have a goat tail.
I'm so
Demons do.
confused. I don't know.
I was gonna say, that's
No,
actually-
demons do not. Wasn't this debunked years ago?
Anybody got any iron?
You're
Don't we
the
have some
holy man.
iron ore?
You're the holy man. Splash some holy water on it.
Is the cat hissing at it?
No, don't we have some iron ore in the bag of holding?
I mean, yeah, I got a lot of iron probably.
Make her hold the iron ore. Demons, they don't get down with iron, bro.
Oh, do they not?
Yeah.
The hell do I know? You know I have like no intelligence.
Well, you know.
You point me in a
There you go.
direction, I shoot things. That's what I do.
Why do you have all this information on them? Are you one?
Dude, I'm a priest, bro.
He's a holy man. Come on now.
If I was a
saying the-
demon, then how come I can get close to the priest?
He's not a very good priest. The poor
Well, I'm
kitty
not a
died.
demon, and that's very rude of you to say so.
Oh, that's just rolling.
I still don't trust it.
Rolling in the deep.
I'm sort of in the camp with you, rolling, but
While you
What?
guys are discussing, one of the ravens will hop on top of one of the barrel stocks and kind of peck at it for a second before water starts to come out of it.
We found water. We can wash the kitty.
I don't know, man. This whole room, I don't like it, bro.
I'm gonna go over to the water and dip my polar bear thing in it.
Okay, yeah. It's not flowing like a tap. It's almost flowing. It's flowing like smoother. How do I say this? You know how they like tap a tree to get the sap out? Imagine it's like that, but instead of like syrupy sap, it's flowing water.
No
gonna
syrupy
kinda-
goodness.
Look
So
at
it's
the.
kind of like drizzling out.
I'm gonna look at the raven and be like, tap it some more, make it bigger.
It'll listen, and then it will tap it some more to make the hole a little bit bigger, and the water will come out at a more moderate pace.
I'm gonna pat the crow. Not crow, sorry. The raven.
No,
Good bird.
They're crows. Did I say raven? They're crows.
They should be ravens.
Are they raven? No. Yes, they are ravens. I was correct.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why I said I got it.
Sorry, I had that backwards. They are ravens, yes.
So, what are the rest of y'all's names? May I have them?
I am Magnus.
I'm rolling.
I love that, bro.
I'm confused.
The cat
That's
next
the
to
point.
you. The cat next to you is gonna just be fiddling with his gun and just say, "Name's Desmond."
How is he standing with his gun with one hand?
I didn't say he was fiddling with it like cool. I just said he has
Oh.
it. He's fiddling with it.
Still spinning like Clint Eastwood and shit, man.
He still has
Yeah,
to
he can
figure
blow
out.
their hand off.
He still has to figure out how to reload it with one hand. Oh yeah, the cat's missing one hand. Just so you know.
Oh, that's a little conundrum you have there.
Bonus question: explosions cool?
As long as I'm not caught up in them, yeah, absolutely.
Totally unrelated to the latest news.
That's on you if you get caught up on it in it. There's a rule:
more
you stay
holy
behind the tank sorcerer.
No more
Ah,
holy
so you're a
knights.
sorcerer. Interesting indeed.
Make things go boom.
And these booms, do they end up with a lot of corpses around them or no?
Typically, or at least a lot of burnt things.
Listen, we'll just say this: we collect brains
Yeah.
for someone to
Right.
eat.
I think brains are absolutely delicious. Add some little bit of rock salt on them, and they're great.
She's at the. She's cool with us now. First slab when we need them.
For them.
That's so long ago at this point.
It's like a teleport thing to teleport him to us and have like a celebrity night.
My friends are so disgusting.
Adar, did you introduce yourself?
No,
Did you want to?
no.
Okay, well then.
All right.
I'm just silently watching this entire exchange. Baffled, mildly amused. That's it.
So there's a cleric, a sorcerer, some sort of cat with a gun.
It's a thing.
Oh, I don't judge that.
You
I
should.
point at the other uh, people who I don't know what they are. And so, what are y'all's specialties?
A strange creature. Let it be
Um,
known that I am not just a cleric. I am a twilight knight of Saluni.
The poor team was an alcoholic.
I am going to cast Mage Hand and try to pickpocket her.
Okay. Also roll stealth on that, and Spore roll perception. Well, first
While
let's
he's
let's
doing that,
for,
I want to
first
introduce
let's.
myself to distract her.
Okay. Okay. Then
Her.
yeah,
It's a help
you'll.
Roland.
That's a 30 on stealth.
Okay.
Not that he needs it.
I don't think you got anything on that. All right. Um.
24.
Welcome to the club. You got stolen by from Roland. From
Oh,
Magnus.
gosh. Well,
Anyways,
there's
Adar,
nothing
go
really
ahead.
on me.
Adar, go ahead.
Oh, I'm Adara. I status in this group and occasionally give Desmond dynamite.
Good to know. So you're the stash of dynamite.
She's a comedian.
Who really knows how much I have?
Well, I guess whenever we find that out, you'll go out with a bang. I'm gonna do like a very comical wink.
Okay. Yeah.
Roland, methinks they do have dad jokes in the Fey world.
Do they have dads in the Fey world?
I don't know. She said she was Fey, so I assume that they have a Fey world.
Well, I
I
know there's
don't
a
know
Fey
what
world.
world.
Even my dumbass knows there's a Fey world. But I think we get warlocks and fairies and bullshit. I think the elves from there too.
Yeah. And them damn goblins, too. Nasty, filthy little creatures.
Filthy hobbitses. Well, I guess it's coming with us. If you, where are we going? I think there's a path that way-ish.
Okay.
You are our ipso facto navigator leader.
When I see the map,
What about these birds? Are we just gonna let them live?
I don't know. She's talking to them. They might be her pets or something.
I know. I was initially thinking about smacking one of them because I thought it'd been funny, but then I started talking to one of them, and I was like, that might not be a good idea.
Who's this her you keep speaking of? It's very interesting. I'd like to meet them.
As you guys start approaching all of the different ravens, they all kind of just poof out of existence one by one. The only raven that remains is the one that sits on top of Spore's horn.
Interesting.
We have to kill it.
I'm leaning to your side there, bro.
We corrupted him finally, Roland.
No, I haven't decided that this is the potential enemy of Saloni, man. We'll see. You guys are borderline all the time, and I get disappointed in you, but you know.
It is.
I don't think I'm an enemy of your god.
We'll see.
I'm really not an anybody of anybody.
I guess tally ho, where we go. We gotta find a place to nap in a little bit so Cap can
I feel like
be
our
healthy.
friend should lead the way.
Oh yeah, put her on suicide watch, man.
But didn't you all just say don't go in front of the
Yeah,
king?
no. Yeah, that doesn't apply right now. You need to prove yourself.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna start skipping to the front.
I'm not afraid of her.
Who is this her that you keep talking about?
Will you yell at me for saying it?
I am in it.
Why did I get yelled at?
I didn't yell at you for it. I didn't yell at anyone.
I'm gonna
I
yell at
don't
you for saying
know.
it.
After meeting her, Roland's gonna take another swig.
I could use another one in there too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Roland, can you catch
here
up
you
and give
go.
me a drink too, please?
What is this drink?
The spicy water.
Yeah, the spicy water.
Can I have some spicy water?
Either it's
No.
really dark down here, or it's the black misty thing for our shortcuts.
It's just really
Or
dark.
I'm gonna give you the wine we have. I'm gonna take
Okay.
a different pouch out and give you the wine.
I will definitely take it.
Alrighty, lead us the way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Really dark.
It's just dark. It's just diagonal. It's all good.
Okay, well, can we turn off Z's lantern thing so we can see?
Yeah.
Oh, is that making that hard?
It makes it real hard to see. Like I thought that was a wall in front of me. I thought it was the teleport misty thing. Ah, there we go.
She still has her lantern on for now.
Okay.
Alright. As you keep making your way further south, you start to smell a familiar but yucky stench. Something you smelled from various encounters with the ones that you dislike the most.
Damn Nothics.
Dislike the second most.
I don't like them damn Nothics, man.
The little white creatures. Fuck them.
But yeah, you find a little bubble where it goes south or east.
Hey, Roland, come here. Do your little tickle thing.
Ugh.
As you get further that way, you'll notice that to the east there's like a very small dim bit of light coming from that direction.
What do you guys think? Light good or light bad?
Light fun. Go towards light.
I agree with that one. Light means fun.
And you really, hey, you guys watch what you're doing. You know Desmond, if you guys start a fight, he's gonna be in the mix. And
Yeah.
you know I'm low. My batteries are low, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can see multiple pathways and what seems to be like walls to structures of kind. From that little bit of view you can see there.
Roland's gonna use Thief Chance, and all you hear is some gibberish, and then he switches back to common and says, "Lead us, new person."
Well, do you want to go towards the light or do you want to go into the dark?
Never going to the light, bro.
Go towards the light.
So, this way, and I'm gonna point over here.
Yes.
All right. I'll walk backwards for a couple steps before turning around and kind of, I guess, peeking a bit more.
Roland's gonna
I'm gonna
start
peek
heading
this way first.
down
You
this
can,
way.
you can see a door that's slightly ajar that goes into what looks to be a small empty room. You can hear the sound of a light crunch nearby. It also has a bit of a squish to it.
Roland tried to
then-
sneak the other way when she was looking inside.
Roland, you know we don't sneak. We Leroy Jenkins everything.
Well, Roland sneaks.
Even though I don't quite trust this creature, I am watching. I'm watching it back. Just silently, just watching.
I'm gonna turn back around. Well, if we go that way, there's something definitely there that I do not think will be friendly. I think it'll want to eat us.
I think everything wants to eat us.
As he says everything wants to, eyes are gonna be like, uh-huh.
Hey, Roland, come put your stick down the hallway, man.
Don't trust this thing. I'm gonna wag my
Oh, well, if you're just gonna step out.
well,
You do get a small tingle to the north, but when you look to the north, you see a goblin child that seems to be eating a rat. Just a raw rat. And as you step in, it looks very startled over at you. And just stops for a moment. It's got a bit of blood and scraps on its mouth.
You good up there, Pointy?
I'm just gonna laugh and then raise my vicious crossbow.
The moment you show hostility, it's gonna run off with its rat.
What was it?
Glad I didn't have to see that. I would have just scolded you, man.
It was a goblin that was eating something. Yeah. It
You
ran
just said
off.
it's just a goblin, a filthy goblin.
Let's go kill it.
Let's go, Magnus. We're gonna hunt the goblins down.
I don't know as a kid yet, right?
Nope. He didn't tell you it was good.
Okay, then I'm down with the killing.
Kid goblins turn to big goblins.
I don't know, man. You don't kill kids, bro. Sony wouldn't like that.
Pretty sure we have already.
You see that, as I said, that door was ajar, and that room's it looks like a store. It could be a good closet, maybe a storage room, but it's just empty. You see more pathways. This is gonna be light reveals all the way through. Here we go.
All right, man. Track him, bro.
The squares that you can see, those are supposed to be doors. Just so we're clear on that.
Okay.
And
So like
Dismon,
that one.
yeah, and the one in front of Magnus. Dismon and Z are going to be right behind you, but since I'm going to have to be revealing stuff consistently, I'll just reveal it or I'll bring them up as we go.
Right on.
It's not long after you guys start looking around that the one that ran north from Roland, you hear the sound of armor clattering as multiple beings wearing armor are making their way.
Where'd it coming from,
I'm gonna-
man?
Peek around here.
I'm gonna step up a bit more.
Alright, hold on, Roland. You're good there. Let me get these guys in their proper position. So I gotta realign them now. Alright, and then make sure that's revealed. I think it is, but there you go. Alright, so as you guys start looking around there in the corner, the clattering of armor comes from the east as 4 hobgoblins begin to approach fully equipped in their gear, and behind them is that same goblin child still holding his half-eaten rat, and the lead hobgoblin just says, "Halt! What are you doing here?"
Is he speaking in goblin?
He is speaking in common.
Okay. Well, speak back to him in goblin. We're trying to find our way to Skullport, right?
Yes.
We're trying to find our way down to Skullport. We're lost. We didn't mean to scare the child. And tell him that in Goblin.
Well, you may not be far from Skullports, but you're in Azrock's territory.
And what does that mean?
Azrock controls this area, and it is custom that those looking for, well, those that come without hostilities are to meet Azrock. Are you to be hostile?
Not at the moment.
And how many of you are there?
Oh, hell, I think there's like 8 of us now. And they're like 1, 2.
Magnus, you might want to move to where you're actually talking to him.
Okay. All right. Move up and have this conversation with him.
Because he's already here. But yeah. How many of them? How many are with you?
3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of us.
And you all come in peace? You're simply lost?
Well, it's more on the lost part. We don't know if we're coming peace. Right now, I don't have any beef. Actually, my curiosity is piqued at the moment.
Do you have any...
So,
are you with the Drows?
oh, hell no. Hell no. They are the bane of Saluni. Any servant, and if they're servants of Shar, be damned.
Then perhaps you'll be of use for Azrock. We have issues with the Drows as well.
What do you guys think, man? Enemy of my enemy. What do you think, Spore? You're Fae. Now, normally I detest goblins and hobgoblins and bugbears. It's a long story. They're detestable creatures, but they are the enemy of my enemy so far.
Do we
You're
have an
asking
enemy?
me?
Yeah.
To
You
go-
said you were Fae.
Well, yes.
Any creature of Fae. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, if they're enemy of your enemy, and currently you are not my enemy, then that means that they are my enemy. The enemy of your enemy.
Sorry.
Roland, what do you think?
You already know what I think.
Yeah, but are you gonna keep your compulsions under control momentarily?
We'll see. No promises.
Okay, I'll take it. Trogdor?
There was too many A plus B equals C. That confused the shit out of me.
While
got a plan.
while y'all are discussing, y'all just hear another squelch as the kid in the back takes another bite.
Disgusting creatures.
Well, it seems you're hospitable enough. Allow us to guide you to Azrock.
Lead the way.
These two will take front, while the other two will wait and take the back way behind you guys. And they're gonna start heading this direction.
We're supposed to follow them?
Yes.
Right on.
Alright, too many tokens to move for me, so I'm just going to do these right here. Then let me give you guys this whole little hallway, since you're in it. And then this whole little hallway. And they'll be meeting up with another hobgoblin that's standing guard in front of a door. And in Goblin, they're just going to say, Azrock has some visitors. We're taking them in. And they'll just nod and step to the side. They'll open the door and start going in, with you guys expected to follow behind. Alright. I'm just gonna do this for my ease. Here we go. Reveal a lot. Reveal the lot. That all revealed? Yes, it is.
It is.
Okay. Bring these two over. Just put them in this corner. Bring these two to the back side. Okay. So as the door opens, you can hear multiple commotions as the room itself is quite full of various goblins and hobgoblins alike. This room is also at the front where you guys are coming in. You'll be passing by two, I believe they're called grogs or drogs. I'm trying to.
Wargs?
Let me see the room. What's the room? I wasn't covering everything. I forgot to open the thing.
Sounds like a warg.
Yes,
Um,
wargs. Two wargs.
Yeah.
As you guys start to file in, they'll kind of just make space for the party to get in here. And the hobgoblins will reach them. And this at the very corner, you'll see one hobgoblin sitting in a stone chair, and standing next to him is a hobgoblin that seems to be donning very specific armor. On the front of his armor, you see this hollow triangle symbol and made of red with a bloody red handprint in the middle of the chest of his armor. That's this one right here. And they'll just, when they walk up to the one on the chair, the same one that was talking to you guys will just, in Goblin, tell them, "We have some people here. They seem to also dislike the drows. Thought you should, meet them as custom." And the guy in the chair just waves them over. And these guys will step to the side to let you all enter.
Right on. Whisper to Roland, be ready with your deception skills, man.
We'll return to our routes, and they'll make their way out of here. And this one will close the door as everyone's inside and take their post again. Over here. Alright, so you guys are inside of the room. As you guys approach the one in the chair, he'll speak. "The name is Azrak, and this is my hall. What brings you to this place? Not too many travelers come through here."
Well, we were actually looking to find our way down to Skullport. We ran into your minions, fine creatures that they are. And they had mentioned something about drow, which immediately sparked my curiosity, for I am Magnus, servant of Saloni. And drow are known to be servants of Shar, and any follower of Shar is a foul, evil creature that must be destroyed. And these are my friends. I'll leave it to you guys to introduce yourselves.
"I see. Any reason you have to dislike the drows is okay with me. They've been a bane to this whole place. Then our people are kinda dwindling, so having more willing to fight is nice. And who is it that you are accompanied by?" Anyone?
I am
You got
the great Roland.
Okay. And are the rest of your party shy?
I think
I've
they're a
just
bit.
got a mere spore, so I'm not that important.
All the warriors that fight the drows are important. And he says that all the goblins will cheer. Well, there's no need if no one else wishes to speak. It's good to have at least one person that likes to have the introductory style. Next to me is my right hand, Lurkana. Lurkana will just nod. They're the one wearing that special armor. Um, uh, and you all look quite battered. Did you have a rough time reaching this point?
You could say that. This dungeon has its peculiarities.
I see. Well, if you'd like, I'd be happy to have you set up with a place to rest. And, we have, some rations given. And then in the morning, or whenever you wake, we can discuss how you could be of use to Azrock's Hall.
Well, I, for one, would definitely like to know more about what's going on, because this is a very strange situation.
All situations are strange until you handle them enough.
And fair enough. And let me ask, we destroy these drow, then what?
Well, then our place will be safe.
And you'll be no threat to adventurers.
We've never threatened the adventurers. We like to keep to our place. This is our home, and it's been our place for some time. The drows wish to take us out, and I don't know if you're aware, but the drows threaten Waterdeep all the time. We've stayed in our place, so if anyone is an ally to Waterdeep, it would be us here.
I can respect that. I can't speak for the rest of my friends, but I'd be happy to take you up on your invitation.
Alright, well, then I'm gonna I'll have my right hand here take you to the room, and you can settle in for the evening.
Thank you very much.
I look forward to speaking to you again.
Absolutely.
Lurkana is gonna get up off of the wall that he was leaning on and just, alright, well, come on. And just head back out the same door you guys came in. When he opens the door, this guy's just gonna step to the side. And he'll let us all out. He'll lead you guys over to this room, rather close. And he'll open the door. And come on, and usher you guys in.
Roland really shouldn't be alone behind him.
In here, you just see multiple beds set up. The door itself doesn't seem to have any form of locks or anything, but it is a chamber that has enough furniture to accommodate up to 8 different guests in here. And it's pretty much just beds, and there's like one chest if you need to store anything. And Lurkana is gonna just, well, this should be enough to accommodate all of you for the evening and let you get yourselves back in order. Make yourselves useful for what we have. But I do want to ask, you said you plan to go to Skullports. Yes?
Yes, absolutely. That's the whole reason why we're down in this area.
Well, Azrock would never ask a newcomer for this aid, but I'm not above asking for some help. You see, his magic dagger was taken. There were some invading drows, and we believe they took it to the Xanathar Guild. They wish to conquer Stormcathar, and this place is ours. He can call it Azrock's Hall all he wants. It's been Stormcathar all along. But without that dagger, it's hard to become immensely powerful like we know we belong, like we know we have been. It's how we hold this place. Would it be possible for me to ask that you return that dagger?
Well, it is absolutely quite possible. However, I am a servant of the goodness, and I try to find the light. But my friends, We're down here for a purpose, and everything has a cost. Ask Roland. Roland, talk to her.
Everything has a cost. We'll do it for 200 gold.
Is that your price?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do it for the magic dagger.
All right. Well, that's quite generous, but I don't know if I could. Even as a goblin, that'd be quite a low ball, I have to say. I'm actually prepared to pay you 1,000 gold in a locked chest. It'll come with a key, and you can keep the chest.
You're a horrible negotiator.
Oh, well, what happened to you? You're too drunk. Go home. Go to bed.
I had a different plan, but
I think we'll take what's behind door number 2, Chuck.
Yeah, that seems like a good deal. Roland's gonna think you're the biggest idiot ever. Let's shake on it.
Hey, well, that's fine with me. And she'll grab you by the forearm.
Mage hand.
Okay, you're gonna. She'll go to shake your hand, and then you do the mage hand. She's just gonna. Okay, well, it feels a little insulting, but it's okay. And she'll shake the mage hand.
You have yourself a deal.
Good. Well, I do feel a little concerned. You didn't ask for any information. Would you like to inquire about this dagger?
It's a dagger, it's magical.
If you're gonna pay us that much, we don't need to know much about it until we find it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that, I know that the dagger was stolen by a Dwargar. It may have been taken when the Drows were here, but I believe it was from one of the Clan Iron Eye people. They usually go to Skullport and do their trades, so I believe you'll find them there, and that dagger would make my husband quite happy to have back.
What was the name of that clan there again there?
Iron Eye. Ironeye. Stolen by a Dwargar during a drow attack. Believed to have gone to Skullport, because that is where they do their trading. The reward is 1,000 gold delivered in a locked chest with a key that you guys can keep.
Right. There we go. Notes.
So, I do suggest you start with Skullport. The issue is you'll need a boat. You see, the pathway is south to the left, yeah, and it leads to a dock, and you have to take the waterway to get to the dock of Skullport Isle. Once you're on the isle, you just have to head north, and you'll find yourself in Skullport.
Do you have a boat?
We do not. We do not contact. We do not have contact with Skullports, and we don't send our people there. Our enemies actively go there.
Would you offer some labor to make a boat?
Perhaps, but we'll probably have to take from the garden up north, and it won't be made of wood, but it should get you across. It'll take some time, though.
Wait, but then how will you get it to the port? Is the port nearby?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
They're saying they'll make a boat.
Mm-hmm.
And we need the boat at the port.
Mm-hmm.
But we're nowhere near the port.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying, though. That's a good point. We would build it at the dock for you.
No? So there is a dock here. Okay.
Yes, that's what I said. If you head south on the eastern pathway, you'll find it be a dock to Skullports, but you do have to travel across the water, and the water is not friendly. There's those living,
Suppose.
mer people, perhaps, I don't know.
No.
They kind of look more like lizards, I'd say, but we don't know what they are.
Damn,
I
Saugen.
think they're fish. They're quite tasty.
We've had fish, but those are not fish. Fish do not carry weapons.
We ran into those before, guys.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Saugen. Sounds like Saugen.
Well,
Like the
whatever
ones
it
that
is.
came when our dumbass looked in the water.
Well, whatever it is, I don't suggest swimming.
Do you have any of their meat on you by any chance?
That's probably a question we don't want to ask.
You,
Roland says under his breath.
well, if you don't, we could get some meats, but we live more off of the fungi that grows nearby. The barrel stalk to the north. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but the husk provide food and the insides provide water.
I've seen it.
I plan to have them bring you some barrel husk, and you can use that for your nourishment. But I did want to take a moment to see if you'll accept the quest, and I do appreciate it. There is a quick way back here. You'll find a portal room. We haven't figured out how to use it yet, but if you can, it seems to lead to another part of this dungeon. Either we're not sure if it's here, deeper, or maybe even higher, but it could be a way to get back here much quicker once you get it.
Yeah, I think I disabled that.
Nah, when you wake, you'll have time to search through our place, and you'll find that there is much more to this place than our little hall.
Yeah, the dungeon voice told me I disabled the portal school port, so that might not work anymore. I poked buttons.
I doubt our portal is to Skullports. Again, Stromkoldar is full of its own strength and surprises.
So besides the mushroom, do you guys have then like any other types of meat?
Oh, we got rations.
Roland's gonna take
Oh, we got some
another
owlbear
step.
I got plenty of rations.
Oh, we have some owlbear left.
Probably knows.
As you mentioned owlbear, my head is going to snap towards you. Owlbear?
Yeah, they're
That is
quite
delicious.
delicious.
Yes, it is. It's very, very good, especially if you cook it with a couple other things that I know.
I don't know. You gotta ask him, man. He's the one that had it.
I'm going to hold my hands out and be like, can I cook it? Please, 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 please.
Alright, well, I'm going to leave you for now, and I'll bring back some of those barrel husks for you so that you at least have something. And again, thank you for your understanding. And she'll take her leave.
Out of character, I think we already ate the owlbear.
So what?
I think we already ate the owlbear because it's not on my list anymore.
Oh, damn. Shit. Sorry. We had some owlbear.
I have 100 rations in the bag.
Yeah, I got rations.
When she comes back with the husks, when she leaves
Those will
again,
do fine.
we're gonna take the immovable rod and bar the door, and then you're gonna set up a tiny hut there, Magnus, so that what you have to do somehow manage a way to get in. They
Man,
can't
they're not
find us.
completely stupid, dude. They know we went in this. Well, I mean, if they come and look, and then it looked like it's empty, they don't think we went wandering off and shit. Fuck it, whatever. Cool.
Yeah, then they all go away. They all get scattered across the floor, and we don't have to fight the whole group at once.
So Roland is kind of like going back and forth, and then he just falls down. And And then he says, "I think we should just steal it."
I mean, I'm
Steal
kind of
what?
with you. The dagger. I mean, I'm kind of with you. If they're offering, if the goblins are offering 1,000 gold for it, it's got to be worth something.
Now, you guys know how I feel about goblins. I don't, they're still goblins. After
How do
we
you
do that,
feel about goblins? Now, I don't
they're
know.
filthy. They're filthy, disgusting, evil creatures. And they're telling this story, but it ain't all adding up. So if you guys want to murder them, some beaches, and keep the dagger and the gold, I ain't gonna stop you.
I'm not against it either, dude. You know me.
I
Best
think
of
it would be a
both
great
worlds.
idea to collect bodies.
Do you know how much my staff costs? I need a lot of money.
Well, I am interested in hearing what this guy's got to say. I mean,
You
because
guys will hear
if
the
he can point
door.
me in the direction of defeating
Ah,
servant Shar,
Shut.
You guys will hear the door try to open and hit against the immovable rod. What? I brought your husks. What are you doing?
Team meeting. We had to lock the door. My bad. Didn't know
I
you put it
set my
down that fast.
We always have the husks prepared.
tell her to leave it outside the door.
Can
Would you mind leaving it outside? We're changing.
I'm naked. Go home.
I'm not bringing you anymore, and if I put it down, it will likely be scavenged.
We don't need it. We just need our rep.
I'm gonna like try to move the rod.
Push the button. Move the rod.
I'm gonna do as he says.
Alright. And you push the button, you can in fact move the rod. And open the door.
I'm gonna like peek my head out and like put my hand as if I was changing.
She'll have like
Quotation mark.
she'll have like a big platter that just has like a stack of just like slightly steamed and hot barrel husks that have been made into kind of like almost like chip size, like celery sticks, I guess you could say. And
Mushroom corn dogs.
they'll just put it on
Mushroom
the
chips.
edge of one of the beds and just say, "Well, I hope that will do for you. I understand the need for privacy, so if you wish to lock it, that's perfectly fine. Just take care, and we'll see you in the morning."
Thank you, Tootles. I'm gonna shut the door.
So before we go to sleep, Roland, how much wine or how much liquor you got in your special bag thing? Dwarven ale.
Enough.
We should finish that before we go to bed.
It's never ending.
Oh, I thought it made like a certain amount for the day.
No, it's just endless.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
We're getting drunk tonight.
Yeah, he's still drunk.
Whatever. Keep it down. I've got to attend to my prayers.
Spore.
Yeah, find the
roll-
moon and pray to it.
Spore, go ahead and oh wait, you know what? You get that the ravens on your thing. Okay, Spore, you would notice that you're missing that bag.
Would okay. I'm going to then say, well, friends, if I can call you that, I seem to be missing something, and I wasn't missing it before.
Do not interrupt my prayers with that pettiness. I am
What
Magnus. I do not steal.
When in doubt, always accept Porty.
Out of character, this is what I stole, right? At the beginning?
I sent it to you. Yeah, what you stole at the beginning, yeah.
Okay. And then yes, I'm gonna give you that bag back and be like, that is what I do.
So you like sticking your hands in other people's pockets?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Ask
if you wanted
everybody
to
here.
stick your hands in my pockets, all you had to do was buy me dinner first.
Oh, well, Roland's gonna take another swig.
It got you there, Roland.
It did.
I
And
was
this
gonna make a
is-
joke about pocket pool, but she beat me to it.
I'm gonna open up the bag and count what is or is not in there.
I've
Is
gotten
everything
used to
there?
it.
Roland,
We
did you
steal
get
shit
Or-
from me.
Roland? Did you get the whole bit, or
Yes.
okay?
No, yeah, I took everything, but everything's there.
Okay, just checking. I'm just gonna do this.
So you're nice to the newbie. You steal all my shit.
Roland, what's up with those? What am I looking at?
Those are con saves.
Oh, okay. Then what is the D6 for?
To see how drunk I am.
Oh, well, if you fail, it goes up a notch. It's more like a tier
Yeah.
list. It's not the D6.
This is your this. No, that's not how we had it set up before.
I think
I
it's
thought there
better.
What
was
is out of character? Roland, what are you? Are you an elf?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
To give you a
Because-
proper look around, you have a gold scaled dragonborn. That's the sorcerer tank that keeps talking. You have an elf that is constantly holding a flask. You have a. Well, I don't know if he ever takes his armor off. You have Magnus in full armor at all times, I guess.
Armor man. Okay.
Pretty much.
You have a blue skinned. How do I describe Adara?
Fire
Are you an
Genasi.
elemental?
It's it
Fire
looks.
Fire
Genasi.
Genasi.
It's a fire genasi, but like if you don't know what a genasi is in character, it would be almost like a walking elemental type person. But their skin's like all blue, and like their hair resembles fire, doesn't resemble like a flowing mane. And then you have a literal cat. It's a Leonin, and he has only one hand right now, and he shoots a gun.
And the bird's gonna fly away
Yeah,
eventually.
the bird might disappear when you guys wake up. Who knows?
That or the cat's gonna eat it.
Oh, that'd be it.
The cat might eat it.
That'd be an excellent movie.
Actually, do you want to? Z's gonna say, "Oh, I could just fly to Skullport. I'll go scout it out," and then that's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna leave and go scout out Skullport and fly there.
As long as
Bye,
you
birdie.
leave the immovable rod.
They left the immovable rod. That's fine. You can have that.
Who's holding that shit?
So is that why you're having to drink so much, elf? Because you're not around elves?
I have a drinking problem.
We lost a
Drink
lot of good
salad.
guys out there.
I thought the problem was solved with that flask.
Is it a problem if it's fixing whatever's going wrong?
I want to kill everything, everyone.
Ooh.
He shoots better when he's drunk.
It can't bring back like 12 guys we've lost already.
Kill everyone.
Well, how about you do the killing, and I do the still living?
You lead us. I don't trust you.
Well, then what can I do to make you trust me? Do you need to do a strip search on me or something? I mean, you already shoved your hands into my pockets.
Roland's gonna say leave.
Leave. I just got here.
Would you two keep it down? I'm trying to attend to my prayers.
You don't even
Thank
know
you.
where the moon's at.
It's daylight.
The
You can't pray.
moon is always out. Saluni has no limit in her power. She's the great mistress and creator.
You knock
Burn a
off
cult.
waterbender.
Whatever, Lizard King.
You're right. I am the Lizard King.
You're talking about the Saluna. After your prayer, do you mind telling me more about them?
Oh, I would be glad to.
Oh, God,
boy.
help us.
Yeah, I can't deal with this.
Okay.
Me and Roller go to a corner and start drinking.
Yeah.
11 is a fail.
I'm gonna sit on a bed and swing my legs and twiddle my thumbs.
Just so you know, rolling that 15 was also a fail.
Yes.
So you will be. You're at the really drunk stage.
3 then.
Question: do we wake up sober?
Hungover maybe, but
That's
um
normal.
uh you have to do your rolls as well if you're drinking from his flask.
No, it's a 13.
It the it is a 12 plus the type of drink.
So 14.
No, it's plus 4 points because it's dwarven. You said.
Right, but I get
Oh,
resistance.
yes, you do. So it'd be a 14. So the 15 does save. You're right. You get that resistance because of your tolerance.
What am I rolling?
You're
The
not there yet.
no. I
Is
mean,
he?
use your red circle to add points whenever you take a drink. That's what we do with Roland.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So you would be at 8 then. So yeah, you probably need to make a save.
Yeah. Trogdor, let me check your stats. Yep, you only have a 5 for resistance. So yeah, you'll need to make a save. It's a con save.
Excuse me.
All right, Hammer. You are lightly drunk.
Roland's gonna speak up. So back to business. We're killing them after, right? Like we've decided we're gonna go get this stupid thing, come back, get the reward, and just kill them.
Magnus hates goblins, so obviously what we can't. If they're gonna pile up in a room, big old fireballs. I got some fun little things I can put in the room also now.
I kind of feel like we have to. I can't believe I almost shook one's arm. I have to burn that magical hand now.
The real question is every magical hand the same hand or different hands every time?
I would imagine it's the same. We'll see if it comes out the form next time I use it.
Kind of like, can you cast a mage hand just as you want right now?
Yes.
Throw out a mage hand. Let me cut a finger off. We'll dispel it, and then we'll do it again and see what happens.
I'm gonna cast a mage hand.
But I'm gonna use my dagger to cut a finger off.
Alright, now I gotta look at Mage Hand. I don't know if that's how that works.
I think it's just magic.
You guys are idiots.
Yeah,
We're
so-
drunk. Go home.
I think it would just go through.
But the mage hand can carry things.
Alright, so Roland, first off, roll me a d20, just flat, no mod.
Nine, sorry.
9. Alright.
Yep.
So, with lack of control, you do cast the Mage Hand, but whenever you Trogdor, what you tried to slice it with, your dagger?
With my dagger.
Alright, the Mage Hand stole the dagger using his sleight of hand.
Fucking elf! Give me my goddamn dagger back.
And he just, the Mage Hand just floats to the ceiling holding the dagger out of reach.
That's
get it.
dumb.
Go
That's
get it.
it. I'm getting the spell magic next level.
Go get it, Shorty.
I'm taller than you, jackass.
Go jump for it.
A room's probably only 10 foot high.
The room is actually 15 feet high. So,
Alright, so I'm already halfway there.
there you go, yeah. Just gotta jump your own height.
That's not hard. I'm sitting on a bed. I'll just bounce a few times.
Oh, don't break a bed.
Actually,
Actually,
it'll be
yeah,
alright.
do it. Do it. Break a bed.
Let's fucking do it. But jump off the bed and try to catch the dagger.
Alright, roll athletics with this. Yeah, disadvantage because this is you landing and stuff. So yeah, go ahead and roll athletics with disadvantage. Okay, that's all I need.
Oh, that didn't roll. That was wrong.
Yeah, I see. I see.
12 plus 5. I forgot what the letter was to drop the highest.
Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of, as you're jumping, like swing around my staff that I have with me, be like, oh, that's funny. Dispel magic.
You guys will see the eyes of the raven head top of her black quarterstaff light up, and the mage hand will disappear as the spell magic is cast through the staff just as you jump up. So, as you jump up to grab that dagger, you do get enough height, and right when you were going to put your hand around the hilts, she did the dispel magic, and it began to fall, so you missed. Roll a d20,
I could have
just
looked
random.
so astonished, like
For me?
I
Yeah.
look at the
Yeah,
staff.
Trogdor, no mod, just d20. Alright, with a 9, you are also unlucky. So when you land on top of the dagger's side and cut your foot.
Ooh.
It'll be alright. It'll buff out.
That'll be just 3 damage. You'll be alright.
I'm going to bed anyway.
Took that like a champ. Just.
I am the tank.
I'm gonna start inspecting my staff. Or not quarterstaff.
It's quarterstaff.
Yeah. And
But
like looking at the eyes and everything, like, what the heck?
So you got a
Man.
fancy staff too.
What? She didn't even know she could do that. Oh my god, we're dead. We're screwed. As
Gee,
Roland,
thank you very much. I'm an it.
I have no faith as Roland gets in bed.
Okay, so what class do you even remember what like type of class you are?
I do know what I am. But this is new. I didn't know we could do that.
Oh, you got a fancy staff. I had to trip over mine to find mine.
We're so screwed.
Have I let us wrong yet, Roland?
There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, that'll happen like a little while like another 5 floors down probably. Know what I mean?
Demon.
5 floors.
Do you want another drink before I?
Yeah, I'll take one more drink before I go to bed. I'm gonna go sleepy sleep. I wanna pass out good.
Roll a d20, Roland, before you hand them that.
Yep. Just flat.
Yep, just a flat one. We're just seeing how your luck's doing.
That's a nat one.
Alright. In your drunken haste, you just reached into your bag to grab the flask, and you pulled out the still half full Pythagoras drinking flask that you still have on you, and hand that over to Trogdor.
Could have been
Where-
worse. Could have
Where's
been
that
worse.
Could have been our money back.
So Trogdor,
No, could have.
when you try the drink from that flask, it just kind of spills out on you instead of actually coming giving you a drink.
I gotta do math to get to this flask. This is some bullshit.
Do I realize I gave him the wrong flask?
As soon as it spills on him.
I'm like, shit, that could have been a lot worse. And just leave it at that.
I throw it back at him.
Like I said, it could have been worse as I put that back in my pouch.
Well, how could it have been worse? I didn't get to drink.
I could have gave you this, and then he takes it out for a second and puts it back in, and then I hand you over
As
the.
he's closer, could I have seen what it was?
Yeah, your passive perception ain't bad. So yeah, I would say that you'd be able to see that he has multiple flasks.
I think she's asking does she know what it was that I took out.
Oh, like, do you know it? Is that what you're asking?
Did she see what it was?
Getting a better view and everything of it.
Did you take my money purse out?
No.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, you see it. Yeah, you got a pretty decent one. You're right next to him.
What is
So,
it? What was the pretty thing that you took out?
I'm gonna message it to you
Okie dokie.
because I'm guessing she's the only one that saw it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Magnus is praying. I'm drunk.
Yep. And Adara, what are you
Cat's
up to?
hurt.
Sleep.
Oh, Adara laid
Yeah.
down immediately.
Yep.
Mm. Interesting.
Who's officially going to be holding the rod of the immovable rod? So I can put it on your character sheet.
Someone want to hold it, or you want to throw it in the bag?
You the one that collects sticks, man.
Yeah, my sticks do things. Besides just
Well, it's
not move.
immovable.
My sticks make things move.
So it's an anti-stick.
It's not my kind of stick.
It's an anti... No, what was your name again? Stick.
Anti-immovable stick? Wait, I got a lot of sticks.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna grin as I'm having fun with this.
Well, I really do have a lot of sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Some are glass,
this-
some are wood, some are ivory.
And this stick is a stick that is not a stick that would be your stick.
Yeah, I'm too dumb for this shit. I'm going to bed. Magnus, take the stick when we get up.
I have no need of that trifling toy. Selena gives me the gift of this magnificent camouflage.
I'm so tired of hearing you talk about this. God, it's all you talk about.
The goddess has blessed you more often than you care to admit.
I do not believe.
Roland has to go to the front lines to get hurt. She has been blessed.
Well, maybe it's this goddess's way. If he doesn't believe in this goddess, then why would the goddess do things? And once he believes in the goddess, then he won't be hurt by the goddess.
Yeah.
Goddess is just a figment of your imagination. I mean, he gives
The goddess
money to
protects
it.
children.
He
We're
throws
all
gold
brothers.
at it. He throws money at it. It's just, it's a cult.
That's between you and Selena. The moon abides, baby.
A one that believes and one that does not, and one that's in between. Quite interesting.
They're all warriors of the light, whether they realize it or not.
Roland's gonna take another drink now.
All right. That should be enough to get you to the blackout.
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
Roland takes a swig and passes out, flask still in hand.
Yep.
Is Magnus done with his prey? I'm gonna assume that they're done with
Yeah.
their prey. Okay.
Oh, I've just been listening to them two idiots go back and forth with each other. So what would you like to know about the goddess?
Well, what makes this goddess a goddess? And are there other goddesses, and what other goddesses are not of this goddess's friend group?
There is a myriad pantheon, and their followers, clerics of different faiths and different followings. And some are good, and some follow more chaotic and evil ways. And Saluni has an interesting story because she has a sister named Shar, and both being the daughters of Mystery, the controller of all magic. When she was born, she was one being, and is actually responsible for Toril, this great land that we walk upon. And there was a shattering, and all the darkness was removed and was embodied in Shar and Saluni, the mistress of the goddess of the moon. In between the clash, it was constantly ever there was this battle because Shar, out of her jealousy, wanted everything to be destroyed, and in nothingness is the only way she can find happiness. And as a servant of Saluni, it is my job to help prevent that. End of story.
True God's Nicol Bolas.
What did he say?
The true God is Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, for religion.
He's just misguided.
God of all things. Elder Dragon.
And I suspect that the elves' kinship with the goddess is the reason why she shines a light on Roland, whether he realizes it or not.
He does seem interesting.
Oh, they all are.
Well, Magnus, is it okay if I call you that?
That is my name.
We have a lot of titles, too. So, I did not want to be of the rude. What are you? And what has you serving the goddess of Seluna?
Well, it goes back to my childhood, which is broken and vague. But I grew out of sight of Neverwinter on a small farm. And I remember as a young child, the farm was raided and I was captured. And I had to witness my mother and father being slain. And I was taken away into the mountains by a goblin tribe, and they suffered all kinds of cruelty. And when I got old enough, I took my opportunity and I slit my jailer's throat and I escaped. And in pursuit, they were trying to catch me. And I came across a band of Saluni priests who rescued me. And they took me to Neverwinter, where I was raised, and eventually became a combat medic for the Neverwinter Guard, and then felt the calling of Saluni, and here I am.
So does Seluni just make people, I guess you could say, black out and wake up somewhere weird?
Oh, no. Well, I would not know, to tell you the truth. All the gods, they have their mysterious ways. And I'm a mere mortal. Simply a servant.
There are ways to not be mortal, you know.
Don't you think that would get boring after a while?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna
If
grumble
you
my
research enough-
sleep demon.
If you research enough and, deal with enough things, you find a lot of interesting things about death. Some is peaceful, some is not.
You fade are weird.
I'd say
Well,
as
it's
you
fake,
were
also.
as you
Fake,
were
fake.
saying that to Magnus, you would see over his shoulder against the wall. You would see like a symbol kind of light up on the wall for a moment before fading away. Just you, Spore.
I'm gonna tilt my head. Interesting.
What's interesting?
All of it. How you don't think that death is key part, no matter what you do.
Oh, it's an inevitability.
Is
But
it
in the
though?
meantime, I'm not worried about it. There's much evil out there for it to be smitten.
You know, man, it's like a make death not an inevitability, right?
Hmm? Salooney got my back. I ain't worried about it.
I'm gonna go over to where I saw the sigil thing kind of light up. Do I, as I get closer, do I see anything?
Nope, it is no longer there, but I'm sending you what it looked like.
Okay, not spool. Lay my butt down.
I got a good question
Was that
for
an
Spore.
accident?
Was what an accident? It was only. Does it look weird to you?
It looks very weird to me.
I'm gonna just tell you what it was supposed to be.
I have a question for Spore. Do you hear voices too? Hear a lot of voices.
Voices, I don't hear them all the time.
But you hear
I
them
mean,
also.
don't we all hear voices? I hear your voice right now.
I'm talking in your head. I hear voices no one else hears all the time. It's getting really annoying. Might be because I'm a little stupid, but this is what it is. I huff a lot of fumes, okay?
Mm. I think that might be why you have voices. Your brain would be very interesting in order to inspect.
Don't touch my brain. I will burn you.
Oh, I wouldn't touch it while you're alive. Absolutely not. Only after death would I ever touch it.
Is that everything for the evening? Are we wrapping up now?
Oh, I'm
I
sacked out.
believe so.
I believe so.
All right. Well, as the conversation wraps up, you guys will all settle into a bed, and you guys can all take a rest. Are you guys put that uh, rod back up on the door, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you got the rod on the door. Yeah. You guys all take your rest. The husk's still sitting on one of the beds that is unoccupied because not a single person ate any of them.
I'm gonna put them in my pouch.
Okay. Cool. So that would be. Let's put the time down. All right. So we'll say an hour and a half went by for all of that conversation and all. So if that's the case, long rest started at 16:30. Add 8 hours to that. 20:04:30 once again. So nothing changes. That's actually the same thing. So again, at 16:30, you guys can take your next long rest. And it's an hour before dawn, so the dawn stuff hasn't refreshed yet, just so everyone's aware. But everyone's health is back to full, and I think we should go ahead and take a 5 here so we can have our break, and then when we come back, you guys can check out the rest of this place.
Sounds good to
Cool?
me.
Right
Yep.
on.
Cool.
Okay.
Did we go the way you thought, Dean?
Yes, you did. I was
I
like,
think
you're.
he's learned how to read you guys.
I mean, it's also a warning. You can go back the way you came, or you can go somewhere new. Yeah, y'all are gonna go back the way you came. I'm aware that that's what it looked like.
Oof.
It's a glyph. I'm aware. Does it not look like what I said it's supposed to look like?
No, that does not look like a glyph to me. That looks like a weird smiley thing.
I think it looks like a raven wingtip.
I would have not gotten that.
I'm bringing it to the class. Hold on. She's saying this does not look like a wing. Oh, hold on. This. I have to type something first. I thought that was a thing. You telling me that doesn't look like a wing?
It doesn't look like a wing to me.
It does. Yeah, it does.
How does that look like a wing?
It 100% looks like a wing.
All it needs is just like, hold on.
It needs
think I
another
might
little,
just-
like the smiley face
Hold
thing
up.
you're thinking of. It needs like another eye and the smile part.
No, it looks like
Yeah, no. It looks like a wing.
this is. Recognizable command.
Yeah, if you put the slash first, they'll think it's a command. You gotta put something first.
Well, I'm used to like, I guess it's just me, but the Japanese little emoji things before emojis were a thing. There's stuff that kind of looks like that, and if you mess up, it. So no, it didn't look like a wing to me. Maybe if you had like. Oh, there's not one for up at the top.
Yeah, tell me
That's
how
why.
my
Weird.
keyboard art isn't good enough. Go ahead.
It's not.
It's not.
So yeah,
It doesn't look like a wing.
It totally looks
Team-
like a wing. It's just small.
No, it doesn't.
What's up, Roland?
when you see
I don't
those
like no damn wing.
those private roles, that's what it's for.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so the oldest member in the group doesn't think it looks like a wing, so therefore you're right.
Yeah. Looks like a cat it's got the prowl down.
Sorry, it really broke up. It looks like a what?
Like a cat popping his head up, getting ready to prowl around.
A cat. I don't
Yeah.
believe
See a
that.
cat?
I have to,
Like a cobra cat.
I have to mentally add so many features to make that into a cat. I have to-
Yeah.
Like a Dilbert cat.
If you just look at the outline, that's a wing. It's crazy that y'all think that's not a wing. You're
If I
telling me.
blur my
You're
eyes
telling me.
enough and if I drink enough delusion, it looks like a wing.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me, right? Here's my blank piece of paper. If I were to do this,
Hold on, I'm not looking at your thing.
you're gonna tell me that doesn't look like a wing.
And that looks like a cat. I
Looks
can
like
see how
cat or a
Looks like
cat
it
ball.
does. It does.
I'd have to add like the eyes and the whiskers.
No, I see
I
it.
can't do that.
No,
That's
it's the
cat
back
to
of
the
the
back.
cat. It's a cat over. Hold on.
It's a cat, man. It's a back of the
Oh
cat.
my gosh.
Well, that's the best thing. If I did one more of those things, it would have looked like this. That kind of looks like a wing. I should have done two of them. I should.
That's a universal symbol for a cat looking up the sunset. Man.
Oh
Look
my
at the
God.
top of his head.
So
It-
okay, so this is better.
Maybe put like a description next to it so that I know
See,
what
that
you're
just-
trying to do.
That seems too fat
You ought to
for a
start
wing.
signing all your emails with that and just say Elgato.
Honestly, you could have just done the
You think
I'm
if I
changing my
just-
name to Elgato.
You think if I just did this, would that come more off as a wing? That doesn't look like a wing.
That looks like a paw.
Yeah, that's why I added the little slash to be like the body. Like usually when you see a wing, you can see like the tail feathers as well. So
I see both.
Well,
Hold on.
It's
Maybe
a-
hold on.
it was meant to be a
Maybe
wing, and
if
I
it's
think it looks like a wing, considering I have very little space to work with to pull it off. I can't do the full keyboard art that you see on things.
maybe this would have worked.
Yeah, that's a little bit, or that's a shark fin.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's a decibel.
I was gonna
On
say
a heart monitor machine.
I was gonna say that's not gonna cut it.
Dying.
It's far too short. What about this? Let me try this. Hold on.
Now we're trying to figure out how the frick you make a wing.
See, that doesn't look right either.
Maybe hold on.
What about that? That's just the other way around.
That's much better.
It's just the same
Ooh.
thing. I just did it the other way
Hold on.
around.
But if
Oh,
you
wow.
do
But it's
that
still
and
better
then
than like a cat's head.
It's just
That's
paws.
way better.
They're just paws.
that might work.
Now the cat just turned. He's just like, hey
Yeah,
man, what's over there?
It's just turned around. It's the same thing.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The stuff that Hammer sent. That's what I used to text with as emojis.
Yes, I know. We all did. When we were younger, I guess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's actually y'all's generation.
We're all from the era.
Okay, but if you downloaded like the Japanese keyboard, they had so much more.
Right, but we don't have those. So.
How many of y'all ran around with
Really
pagers?
sad. I don't know what a.
my
Actually, I
dad-
do know what a pager is. I've never had one.
Just you, Grandpa.
I never got a
Yep.
pager.
Personally, didn't have one. My mom had one. I showed her how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
My parents.
My mom had one.
My parents didn't want to give me a pager because that meant I have to go and talk to a stranger to get the phone call, which is the opposite of what they want me to do. So I was like, I can't argue with that logic.
Everywhere, dude.
I was just called
my
told to call when I get there.
my town did not have payphones. I have never seen a payphone in person.
Wow, surprising.
Damn.
I
I'm
have.
telling you, in that day, everybody thought they were drug dealers, man. Everybody went around with a pager, boom, you run to the payphone.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
if
mom,
you had
I'm
two
right down by.
pagers.
It's funny.
That's a two
And
pager.
I've always lived in a very a pretty I would say like a top 20 major city for where it is, and I've never seen a payphone in my life.
But now, did you have a Pizza Hut with a buffet in it?
Yes, but
Okay.
I was partial to CC's. I'll be honest.
I mean, it's definitely cheaper.
PCs
mean,
used to be
I
so
was
good.
I was a kid. I can't say that money motivated me, but what I will say is that right next to the CC's we went to was a Pokemon card shop, and 5-year-old
Okay.
me was down for it. Get some pizza, go next door, look at some cards, convince my parents to buy me a $2 pack.
I still got the buffet Pizza Hut.
Unwrap a Vaporeon, have the best night.
Well, yeah, dude.
So, but if you guys are ready, we can pick it back up.
Right, man.
Do we have everyone back?
No, we're being old right now.
Right on.
Yep.
Disman did hit me up and said that he actually won't even be able to come late, so his thing did run over. So you won't get to meet the cat tonight.
That's alright. He's more dumb than me.
Ah, that's okay. Out of character, it's at least I got some smarts.
He's pretty passive in the role play department, so unless it's his own well-being, then he's pretty aggressive for
He's
some
a
reason.
maniac.
Then he's
He's a maniac.
Maniac, oh no.
I mean, he plays a cat to the T.
Mhm.
Got ADHD and want to blow everything up, and he's insane.
He's great.
Roland, don't forget to fix your health. But yeah,
Oh,
you guys.
I don't track it there, remember? But yeah.
Oh, that's right. I got you. No worries.
Second there, just that thing kill you.
Oh, I need your AC on here though. Where you at? There you are. All right. It is 18, right? I'm not messing up.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
All right. But yeah, you guys wake up and no one bothered you guys over the evening. It was a rather calm night, almost like you were at an inn. It does still smell pretty foul, goblin stench type of thing permeating the air. But yeah, you guys wake up. No one bothered you. You had a good evening. You woke up. What do you guys want to do?
I'm fully sober, right?
Explore.
Yes, everyone is fully sober now.
You want
Roland,
to
you
find
don't.
shit that's kill.
Roland, you don't even wake up with a hangover. But Trogdor, can you roll me a con save?
Sure, I can do those.
All right, she's right on at it. Pretty dark hallway here, but
Wow, I can't do those.
all right. Trogdor, you do wake up with a hangover. Your head just hurts.
My head hurts. Point me in the direction to blow something up. I need to blow something up.
You're so
Been-
weak.
It's been far too long since I blew something up.
You're so weak. Onwards.
Where are you guys going? Aren't we supposed to go meet with the chief dude?
She's
I
proving
can't hear
herself.
him.
I thought we were supposed to go
It-
south and find something, or I don't remember.
Is this a
No.
door?
I want to hear about these damn
Um,
dark elves, man.
Let me zoom in. I can't even see. I think it. Yeah, that's a door. Yeah, you're at the door.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk past it.
Some parts of this
Walk.
map are just unnecessarily dark. To be honest.
Who wants
Yeah,
to kick this door
I'm
in?
gonna. I got it. I'm gonna open the door with my foot.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's another sleeping quarters, just like the one that you just came from. Let me reveal this because you were there, Spore. You saw this hallway, and now you're over here, so you see this hallway.
I'm just skipping
And
along.
then you guys over here, you see
Skip,
this hallway.
skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip.
When
to
she's
loo.
doing that, I'm like, what do we think about her, guys?
It's not even
Yeah.
a her.
It's a little weird, but it's fine for now. As long as it doesn't get in my way by fireballs, I don't give a shit.
I kind of like it.
Would it combust if you cast a fireball on it?
I don't know, but if it gets in the way, it's getting fireballed. You know that. You all know the rule. Stay behind me or out of the way of all the guys. I do my best to not hit you. It's your fault if you get hit.
What about you, Adara? Do you trust it?
I don't know about trust, but I'm interested.
I don't know.
Kind of funny.
I don't know.
I agree. I'm not 100% yet.
So just, I guess in character and outside of character at the same time. We were supposed to go like the east hallway and find a port. Like, are we talking like east of them or the original east hallway? What are we looking for?
Well,
We
they
were supposed
said
to
you.
talk to
You
them
said you need
in
a
the
boat
morning.
first.
Yeah, man, we're supposed to go and talk to the chieftain, dude.
Spore is
Magnus,
just,
you,
Spore's just
Magnus,
making
you
rounds.
love
What is
goblins. Go
hidden?
talk to them.
I despise goblins.
Keep
However, I rank dark elves as the better enemy to have.
Alright, hold
So
on,
I'm willing
Spore.
to tolerate these filthy things to get the information I need.
No one hurts an elf but me.
You wait until we meet these drow,
We already killed a dark elf, dude.
and we're gonna kill some more.
And I have something for you for whoever killed it.
I think you killed it, jackass.
I
guys
don't
coming?
think so.
We were down the Wayback Cave. We killed a drow. Remember we called her drow bitch? Because we never knew her name.
I don't think I was here for that.
We never knew her name. We Leroy Jenkins did and just ran in and killed a drow bitch.
I thought it was a mimic, dude. Like a doppelganger.
Excuse me.
Oh God,
Oh,
she's in by herself.
Spore went in. Okay.
So
Yep.
did Magnus.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Agnes decided
Oh.
to, I guess, yell at y'all from outside, from in there.
you guys.
Me and Roland are arguing about the drow.
Welcome back in. Hope you slept well.
Surprisingly, Yes.
Sleeping and well, who knows?
Many sleep well here. It's a rather safe establishment.
So, what about these drow?
Well, we're expecting a attack at some point, and so we stay at the ready. We toughen up the children, so when they grow, they can also be warriors.
So your plan is to wait for them to attack you.
Well, this is our home. We're not waiting. We live here.
Where are
But
they at?
what if they never attack?
Well, if they never attack, that'd be wonderful. But we'll always be at the ready for them.
Do you know where the enemy is?
We do not. We don't know. Likely from Skullports. They likely come from where they can get their best riches and such.
Well, that's not much help.
So wait a minute now. We're going to Skullport.
Yes.
Now we already talked to one of your what was that chick's name?
Yes,
His wife?
I know you spoke to my wife, Lacana, and she said that they'll be setting up a boat. We're not the best of craftsmen around here, but we should have a boat ready in possibly a day or so.
Okay, so what's there to do around here in the meantime?
Well, if you want to stay in Azrock's Hall, there's plenty to do and plenty of people to see. Or if you wish, you could check out the rest of this section of the Undermountain. It's full of all sorts of stuff.
How about commerce? Your people engage in commerce?
We
Trade?
did. We did, but as I mentioned, a lot of our sources are dwindling, and so a lot of our resources are circled back into our own. You may have
So it sounds
noticed
like
that there's a bit of famine around here, and people tend to catch rats and eat them, because that's better than starving. But other than that,
I'm
we
gonna
live off of
take
the
out-
barrel stocks.
I'm gonna take out a stock of barrow stock and be like, just eat this.
Yes, that's what we've been living off of. It's not as nourishing as we need, but food at least fills your stomach, allows you to fight and train. Sorry, Mr. Robot, can you repeat?
There's nothing to hunt down here?
Well, like I said, there's the rats and vermin, but short of that, nothing in our area. We don't like to venture too far out, because this place is pretty dangerous, even for a goblin army.
Well, how do y'all feel about grick meat, man? Because about yesterday, I don't know how you feel about spoiled meat, but there's plenty of grick over there, and Trogdor can give you directions.
We can always check it out, but it's my understanding that grick is inedible. It's like stone.
I don't know what you filthy creatures eat. Just trying to be helpful, brother.
If you are in a rush to make it out of here and get to that Skullport, there is a waterway not too far from where we stand, and perhaps there's a boat set up for that, as people use that to get around from Skullport to the Undermountain.
So why the hell did y'all talk about making a mushroom boat then?
Well, we presumed that you didn't want to venture around. You came from the north, and I'm talking about going a lot more south and east, and who knows what's gonna await you there. The dangers are few and far between, you could say.
Hey, so what do you do with the dead bodies of your own people?
Well, we do have a sort of pet/garbage disposal. It's
And you don't think that it's good enough for yourself?
oh no, there's only one of them. It does a little bit of defense for the southern entrance, but it's just a tool. It's not anything useful. In combat, it doesn't take directive, and well, it has a lair and it will stay there. So we just use that as sort of a deposit.
What a waste.
Were you suggesting that we eat our own? Because that is disgusting. Goblins hold some sort of code.
You surprised me, creature.
I'm just gonna shrug.
Well, as we said, you're welcome to take a look around the Azarok Hall. But if you wish to make a quick way to Skullport, you can check out the rest of the cave where we want to go. Or you can just wait a couple days and allow us to build you one.
I think
Follow
we
you,
should
Doggo.
explore. What did he say?
It's just Magnus and Spore with Adara hanging out with the Rogs. Oh, I'll give you this so you know exactly what you're standing next to, Adara. This.
You trying to pet that thing?
It's
100%.
You want to pet that dog?
Can I pet that
I'll pet that
dog? It is fluffy.
Fine, I'll be here all night.
Oh. Yeah,
Do
can
you
I pet
have
it?
any other work?
Is it animal handling or monstrosity handling? Hold on. Do animal
It's gotta
handling
be
with
tamed.
yeah. Do animal handling with disadvantage.
Okay. 15.
15. Yeah, they'll let you pet them. The goblins are both holding onto the reins of the Rogs as you pet them, and keeping them from getting snippy with you. But they're rather calm, even as you place your slightly heated hand on their side.
Do you have any other of those big dog things?
Our army is what it is. Those are our last two Rogs, and we intend to keep them around so they can make a few more for us.
Well, at least they're innovative. Alrighty. I'm gonna skip past Magnus. I'm gonna explore some more.
All right, I will carry on out to the hall. All right, guys. We're either stuck here for a few days for them to make us a mushroom boat, and I don't exactly trust their shipbuilding skills, or you said we can go south, and we might be able to find a boat that'll take us over to Skullport. And those drow are based somewhere in Skullport. And based on the other information we got in the old Sandar Guild, I'm assuming that there's an
Spore.
underworld within the underworld.
Spore, stop there.
Just as a side note, out of curiosity, it was east and south.
So that's why you're the navigator.
I was saying out of character, east and south. So,
You know I don't know where I'm going.
well, I mean, there was that tunnel to the east that was actually carved out, not a fucking cave like this place is, that we could have always gone down when we branched off and Kitty got his shit killed.
Spore, as you pass by that building in particular, you can hear the sound of various goblin children screaming, not like all at once, like almost like various versions of screaming coming from inside. You can also hear some other ones kind of chorting and laughing at the same time.
So if we need to go east and south, I'm gonna suggest we go all the way back towards the beginning, where I think there were coffins or whatever, and take the east passage from there, which was leading south anyway.
Okay. That hobgoblin that's standing right next to me, I'm gonna tell him in Goblin, Go tell your boss, man, to keep working on that boat. But we're going to go try to find our own way. And if we don't find one, we're going to be back, and we want that boat to be ready.
He'll just nod.
Can I open up the door slightly
Yeah, sure.
to peer in?
As you open up the door to this room, you see a large room full of goblin children. There are two goblins that are, full grown that seem to be set up in proper gear, but their weapons are on their hilts. When you look around at all the kids, you can see the bigger of the kids are shoving and insulting the smaller of the kids to the ground and such in a very bully manner.
Welcome to Goblin Daycare.
I'm just going to scoff with a bit of a grin before turning back around.
Someone found the new it so we could, they could follow us, because they don't know where it's at. I'm gonna use my Outlander and just wander that way and be there. If you want to focus on them on me and or move them all to me, that's fine.
Spore,
Or they could zoom out.
Spore, you gonna regroup?
Yeah. So I'm gonna head back towards over here.
All right. You're gonna gather with them. We're gonna have everyone gathered together, and then we're gonna do one. Can you chill for a sec? Can you? You gotta stop.
Nope.
You gotta stop. You guys.
Not
You
chilling.
got.
Fall out. Let's go.
All right, there we go.
Whoa! Where the heck did you go?
So they did a bunch of backtracking back through where they met you, and they took the long route, and they came all the way back to this area, which was where they first were whenever they first came in here. To
Whoa,
let you know where
crazy
you
big.
are, Spore, since you don't know this room, and the others may have lost it. When you come out of the cave from the north side, you're gonna notice that this seems to be a sort of catacombs. It's almost like part of like a temple complex with multiple above ground gravestones all around here.
The dead bodies.
It's dwarven holy ground.
They
No
are.
funny business.
You on each of the
I'm
above
twiddling my fingers, wanting to touch everything.
on each of the above ground caskets, you can see the symbol of if you know. I mean, I believe Magnus did the check before. The symbol of
Yep.
Dumathoin on all of them, and you can tell that this is like basically a goblin burial ground area.
Are there any goblin skulls I can desecrate? So at least I'm an equal opportunity desecrator.
All of them
Can you
all
not
of,
do that in front of me, man?
all of them do have the stone on top. You'll have to, move the stone, which we should.
Yeah,
Also
no, that's requires way too much work. The elf skull was available to me. It was easy. All right, so this is the east passage here.
But yeah, so is everyone following Chogdor?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what Manish just said.
Mr. Robot,
Yes.
can you repeat what you said?
What did you just say? Because I didn't hear
I thought
that.
you asked if we were following Trogdor.
Oh,
Before that.
I don't know what the hell I said, man.
Yeah.
he just be talking, dude. He just. Oh man.
We'll wander over yonder.
As you start to make your way down, you notice that this hallway seems to start having various forms of webbing all over the floors and walls.
Yeah.
Alright, we got spiders again. We'll burn some shit up in a second.
Do what you do, bro.
Are you going south?
We're gonna go south because that's what we were told. South is where we need to go.
They said south and east, and you have both south and east to choose from. And I would actually
Yeah, but that's looping north a little bit.
You
Okay.
can actually see
I was not looping
this
north.
pathway too.
Paladin,
Give you the
how do
double
you
check.
feel about dead people coming to life?
I mean, he's a
Must be
cleric.
destroyed.
Yeah, they're not a paladin.
Not paladin.
Oh, cleric, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Cleric, how do you feel about like
Necromancy?
skeletons coming to life?
They're not life. They're animated. Their life is gone. They're just husks. The evil that rests in their bones needs to be destroyed, though.
He literally just helped a zombie fight some shit.
That was different.
It was a
He wasn't-
zombie. It was
He
fighting.
was not a
It was
zombie,
even.
dude.
But what
He
if
was
they're
not
on
a
your
zombie.
side?
I don't know.
I would say that Spore, with your natural perception. Does anyone else have a good? Oh, and
Yeah.
I'd say Magnus also. So Magnus and Spore, you would notice as you start looking at the webs that the designs seem to almost be like the usual spider pattern gets like interrupted by these almost ghostly faces of torment that are almost designed into the web style.
Dude, these ain't these. I don't think they're like the other spiders that we were messing with, man. I think there's something different about these ones, guys.
Well, we got 3 paths to choose from. We want to keep going east or south or possibly north for some reason.
Let's go south, man.
I'm not feeling anything, so I don't think. I think.
South
You
it
don't
is.
think?
Dan,
Is that why your hands are
Okay.
in everyone's pockets?
I'm gonna hold on. Stop. Charter, were you gonna run way ahead of everyone, or were you gonna move at the same pace?
I mean, I usually run away ahead of everybody, but
Okay, well, Charter, as you run way ahead, you would see that what Roland's now getting the tingle for. Go ahead and give you the
The
room.
Spidey tingle.
Yes,
The fuck is that?
He has
The
a.
fuck is that?
What the hell? We can't see it yet.
No, this is just a Trogdor problem right now. So Trogdor,
Oh.
you run ahead, and you see a small room with a door. The webs all over the place cover the ground, and in front of you, you see multiple Quaggoths. These things.
Can we keep one?
And as you approach, they turn and start growling. I go ahead and roll initiative.
alrighty.
I almost thought you guys were gonna have a whole session with no combat. That'd been crazy.
No, we'd be real pissed about that one.
Welcome to the boom boom room.
Listen, I almost slit that goblin's throat.
I was gonna blow the whole goddamn room up, but then we had to be nice.
I don't know what you guys do.
I have an arc to do, so
I have an arc to do.
You're a bad guy, Art.
You guys usually do good by like doing dirty shit when I'm not in the room.
I shouldn't have desecrated an elf score in front of Roland, but I did.
I wasn't there for that.
I stood
You
up for
were.
your
You
character,
stole my
man.
money.
I stood up for your character, man. I was like, Roland will
I
be
know you did.
I'm going to do this so I can get these prepared. Yeah, I was just seeing if I needed to prepare these beforehand or not.
Just as I know, you were there for that, and you stole my money.
Oh, is that when I stole all your money?
Yep.
Thank you for giving me mine back.
And backstory, we did fight a drow in the wave echo cave.
I could have swore that was like a doppelganger, man. Because I
Well,
used
it was a doppelganger, but we thought it was a drow. So we still fought the shit out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, your actual drow got away.
Yeah. So we found out when I used Moonbeam on him, and it dropped his disguise. We're like, oh shit, that was different.
These guys have.
Roland still
Four.
shot it.
For Roland only does evil to those that do him wrong.
By his own definition of what wrong
Yes,
is.
by his own definition of what wrong is.
Can someone roll 20 roll for Desmond, please?
What's his plus?
I think it's 4. Double checking. Oh, it was already on there. 7. Plus 7 for his initiative. He's got
So
crazy
15,
initiative.
16, so 17.
Okay. 17, you said?
17.
Alright, let me put that in for him. Alright, let me roll these others. Oh, it was... Okay.
Voice in the sky said there's more people here.
Is there ever not? Like, is that even a secret anymore?
Yeah, if you can see 4, that means there's 16 of them.
Hey, it buffs out at the end. We'll be fine.
Alright. Any doubles? Roland, what's your plus? Probably way higher.
A lot.
Yeah,
Plus 5.
Yeah, I would say probably way higher. So. Desmond's is better as well. Spore, what's yours? Not great. Okay.
Can't be more than +3.
Damn, Trogdor with your damn shitty ass initiative roll.
I don't know why you guys get to go ahead of me when I'm not seeing shit.
What you gonna do? So I can't be running up in there like all gung ho Rambo unless I want to get blown up.
True story.
Not my fault you don't have range.
I can fuck everything up in that room. But if I
So
do,
can I.
Well, prove it, Magnus.
I'm gonna get toasted.
You get to start first.
10,
Prove it.
15, 20, 25, and I want to hold my action and ready spirit guardians if anything gets close to me.
Okay. Alright, that makes it this guy's turn, and he's just gonna 5, 10, the first one he can see, which is Trogdor. And Trogdor, 2 claw attacks coming at you. Okay. The first one is only an 11, but the second one is a 24. Does that hit?
24, I'll allow it.
Alright, well this thing this thing runs up around the corner with big thuds, and it does 2 claw attacks, the first one being a little too early before it reaches you, but the second one actually nails you right across the top of your chest and gets you for 7 damage.
What a flesh wound.
And it lets out a roar of confidence as it lands its attack on you. Roland, you're up.
Okay. Roland's gonna go right here. Shit.
I would have actually said before your turn started, you might have heard heavy thuds coming from the northeast.
More from the northeast. Free action, take a sip from my flask, because it's that time. I'm gonna go up into this guy's face.
You got one more step to be in his face, but you could do distance, I guess.
I think this has range anyways for what I want to do.
Okay.
Yep, the rapier has 5 feet of range, so that's 10 feet.
Yeah, you gotta be right next to it for 5 feet.
Yeah. Go. Okay, that's cool. That's 30 feet. I am going to insight check his ass
Alright, and that's where he rolls a deception, right?
against my insight.
Okay. I bet you win.
I don't know about that. What did you get?
6?
I got a 10.
Yep. He's got a minus on his stuff, so for that.
Okay, so he's gonna get a face of the rapier.
Well, and you get your sneak attack bonus to it.
Right. That's a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and, what is that now? So you
3d6
get
plus 1d8.
plus 6.
One plus 6, 27 damage.
Alright, that is a crazy good amount of damage. He is still standing, but you got him a nice stab straight through the gut, as he wasn't ready for you with his attention on Trogdor. Anything else?
That was my bonus action. That will be everything.
Alright. The one next to you is gonna charge at you, rolling. And 2 claw attacks coming at you. That is unfortunate. The better of the 2 is a 15.
Nope.
Yeah. So then both missing. Disman's just going to... I think he would just stand right here. So I'll give him a little distance here. He'll move forward just a little bit. He'll aim his gun. And he's gonna shoot, I guess, twice. Let's see how he does.
And rolling a shot.
He blows off his other arm.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Ain't that one. Roll20 hates his gun so much, dude.
Oh, Lord.
Man. Alright, you got a 2. Let me see what that means now. Adara, what weapon are you holding? Your longsword, right? Alright.
Yep.
He goes to aim his gun with all of the confidence in the world, and whenever he shoots it, it doesn't like fire right away, and whenever he turns his gun like he's gonna check it, it fires just as it's pointing at your weapon, and it shoots your longsword out of your hand, making it fly a good distance away. I'm going to roll this to see how far, and that's unfortunate. Your longsword flew all the way over here. The little orange mark. And that is a misfire, so his gun's gonna jam. So I guess he'll lose out on his second shot, because he'll have to change his weapon, and he doesn't have a free hand to just do that with. So this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's not quite there yet. And then this one down here. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go through his ally to get over here to get to Trogdor. First, one attack for Trogdor, one attack for Roland. Roland, that is a 24. And Trogdor, that is a 19. Do those hit?
Yep, I'm gonna dodge.
Yeah, I allow it.
Dodging is half damage, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So, Roland, your damage is Good thing you dodged, because it's max of 9 damage. So you take 5. And then, Trogdor, yours is also max damage for 9. 2 solid claw attacks from this Quaggoth. Now it brings us to Adara.
Alright.
When you go to pick
Yeah.
up your weapon,
My sword.
When you go to pick up your sword, you can't help but notice a couple Quaggoths right here. Let me reveal the other one.
Okay.
I know within the show and turn order, so I had them invisible. But it, yeah, you see
Okay.
2 Quaggoths right there.
Alright, then bonus action rage.
Alrighty. So for the first time, Spore, you're gonna notice Adara go into a rage, and when she does, this small this 10-foot radius around her is gonna get this storm cloud above her, and she's gonna get this sort of bluish glow all over her.
And I'm gonna take 2 swipes at the one right in front of me.
Go for it.
That is 18 to hit.
18 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Okay.
And don't forget your +2.
Wow. 9 points. And then on my second attack, I rolled a natural 20.
Nice. What was the damage of the first one, or were you gonna join all together?
9.
9 damage? Damage is damage.
Yeah.
Well, nat 20, that's 2d8 plus 10. Did you added your 2 damage from rage, right?
I did.
Okay. So,
Oh, I forgot to add.
This will be 2d8 plus 14. What'd you forget, Roland?
My 1d8 from Drunken Tolerance.
Oh, that's right. You did take a swig.
Yeah, but I'll for next time, next round.
Go ahead and roll it.
3.
3. All right. It's still fine. Still, well, not. It's alive. What's your nat 20 damage?
22.
22. Crazy damage. It's still alive, but that's some crazy damage that you just did to it with 2 swipes. The first one was a solid small cut, and then you brought it down again with a diagonal cut, doing a gashing cut through the upper chest of this large creature. And then the dex save for... Ooh, that is a 19, so half damage.
Okay.
Right? And which one are you striking?
Yep. The same one I've been working on.
Same one? Alright. Spore, again for the first time, after Adara gets her 2 swipes in, you see a lightning strike down from her personal cloud she's formed in her own rage. The Quaggoth did manage to sidestep the actual impact, but got hit by the shock, dealing how much damage?
11 total.
So 6. It is still alive, but crazy injured.
It's my turn.
Alright, Trogdor, you're up.
Alright, so Roland, I'm sorry, you're not supposed to move in front of me. That's you know the rules. I will be nice and spend a sorcery point and careful the spell, so that you automatically pass it. But fireball.
Oh Jesus! Oh, thank God.
Alright.
That hits all 4 of them.
Yep. And that door is closed, just to point that out.
I know.
The first one here right next to you got it's a dex save, right? So that's
Yes.
a 12. The one
Fail.
in front of Roland got a nat 1, so that's dead. The one next to Roland got a 11, and the one on the bottom also got 11. So.
Alright, they all fail.
Yep, they all fail. I don't even know how you did that.
Apparently I did slash me somehow.
20 27 damage. So that fireball hits the back wall and the flames erupt, making it so that the flames hit every one of these creatures. They all take the damage, one of them falling to the burn damage that happened. But none of them, but the other three are not dead yet. They are just charred and hurt.
And that's my turn. So
And
I
the
don't do
careful
anything.
spell gives you half damage, doesn't it?
Correct. It automatically makes them pass.
You're right. So you're gonna take half of that fire damage, Roland.
I'm. Oh no, I can't dodge again. Okay. So that is 15.
All right.
19. No,
Nine.
14.
Yeah, I
Excuse
was
me.
gonna say. I think
How
it's
you get 19 pounds?
it's 14. So, so you're taking a total of 19 damage if you include the claw attack. If that helps you understand.
That's what I was thinking of.
Anything else though?
No, I don't have bonus actions or anything.
Alrighty. Well, angered from that, this one's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Again, one for Roland, one for Trogdor. Roland, that's a dirty 20. Trogdor, that's a natural 20.
Give us that damage.
Does it have a plus that I could stop?
A plus?
Yeah,
Like-
is it plus 1 or 2?
Oh, what's the plus to the attack? The total is 25.
Oh, then I can't stop it. Never mind.
Alright, so for Roland, that's gonna just be a little bit of 5 damage as you get swiped again across the chest. This one landing a actual gash into you, just a little one. And then for double damage for Trogdor, that is a whopping 17 slashing damage as this one rips a claw straight through an already opened gash from a previous attack.
Ow.
And with all the noise you guys have made, the door just flings open and more enemies arrive. Out of this door come these things. Troglodytes.
Oh, hey,
Knock
Trogdor's your
off,
cousin.
knock off me. Get out of here.
Your cousins, bro.
Why are the fingers fucked up?
That's a great question. They're troglodytes. They're meant like they're ugly things. So ugly.
No, but like,
machine-
why is one finger longer and then the others aren't?
Okay, listen. You know what? In a
It's for
second,
digging, my dear.
you're gonna have an even better question to ask here. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20. And with him being within 5 feet of Roland, you just get the worst stench you've ever smelled in your life, to the point that you need to make a con save as this thing gets close to you.
Why are they so stinky? I'm so glad I'm far away.
It just
What's the DC?
12.
I fail.
Okay. The smell is a mixture of like almost as if someone poisoned sewage and it just rotted away. And with that, you find yourself. What is that?
I kind of missed the burnt sewage bubblegum.
You find yourself under the poisoned condition because of this.
Huh. Poison
Again,
condition.
That means that you have disadvantage on all attack and ability checks. And that's gonna last for until the start of its next turn. So,
Okay.
and then with that, it's gonna make 3 attacks. It can only reach Roland. So first is a bite attack. That's a nat 1. I'll roll that here in a second. The next is a claw attack, and that is a 17. Does that hit?
It does not.
Alright, and then the last claw attack is even worse. It's a 15. So for the nat 1, let's see. Oh, wow. It went to bite you, and when it went to bite you, it accidentally bit its own tongue and takes half of it takes 5 damage, half, so it takes 3 damage as it bites its own tongue. Stupid. um. Yeah, they're just gonna have to do it. 5, 10, 15. I'm just gonna do this. So I can just stay on the same layer. 15, 20, 25. You can't be re-affected by the stench rolling, but 3 more attacks coming at you as it's sharing a space for just a second. That's a 9. That's a 15, and that is a 14. So all 3 of them miss, and he's going to have to use his last bit of movement to take a step back. Anything rolling?
Sorry, I didn't see where he went from.
He was basically sharing a spot with the other troglodyte, and then he had to take a step back because he can't end his turn on top of the other one.
To get an
Wait.
opportunity.
Do I? Because he's still within 5 feet. Oh, no, he's not.
No. He's
Yeah, okay. Then yeah, I'll take the opportunity. I
hallway.
didn't see it.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the hallway is a little cramped, so it's gonna be a situation.
Alrighty. That definitely hits. 24.
24? Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and do
Nothing
your
misses.
damage.
Would that be 2d8 because of the drunken tolerance, or just the one?
It should include it's a melee attack, so it gets the drunken tolerance.
Right. Okay. 13.
13 is actually just enough that as it tries to step away, you take your rapier and you lunge out and you get it right in the throat where it just begins to bleed out and fall to the ground. This one is going to actually go over here and shut the door so you guys can't see them. That said, yeah, that's this one, right? Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't make any more movement, but it exists. Spore, it's your turn.
Great. So since I know that Adara is fighting something, I am going to cast Sanctuary on them.
Okay.
So any enemies trying to attack them
Have to make
has
a
to
wisdom
make
save.
wisdom save throw.
Very cool. Let me put the little symbol on here. Oh, there we go.
And then I'm going to take my quarterstaff and bonk that one right there.
Sanctuary is okay with a bonus action. So if you're just doing that as is, then it's a +1 to the attack bonus.
Yes. Does a 18 hit?
Wow. Yes, it does. It's gonna be 1d8 minus 2. I'm sorry, 1d6 minus 2 damage. Because remember, you're using one hand because the other one has that wand.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, 1d6 minus 2 damage.
Two.
Yeah, that's right. Alright.
And
Anything
then I'm
else?
going to particularly run away again. That opportune attack, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, but you can go ahead. You're moving away?
Yeah.
Alright. It's going to swing. It does have an extra bit of fury right now because it's so injured. And it swings with all its might with a 23. Does that hit?
Oh yeah, that does hit.
Alright.
I would like to say after.
If it deals an extra. Okay. Then it's going to deal a total of 14 damage to Spore
Alright.
as it swings with its Fury's might. I'm gonna do this real quick. So, with its held action, the last troglodyte in the other room is going to quickly open the door so that the spider can let off a web attack. Let's see here.
I don't know if you heard me, Dean. I wanted to sentinel on the
Oh, that's right, your feet.
floor.
That's a reaction thing, right?
Correct.
Alright, yeah, you can do that. Go for your attack.
Alright. I
Can
rolled
it hit? It's gonna have to go
19
for
to hit.
19's gonna hit. And a web attack is gonna shoot through the door from the spider. Trogdor, I need a strength save, please. Oh, it needs to hit first. Hold on. It does not hit. That's a 7. It missed.
That
It
misses.
hits. And the troglodyte closes the door once again. And the damage was how much, Adar?
15.
Alright. As it gets a solid gashing swipe into Spore, you're gonna slice it down with a throat cut and it'll just collapse to the ground. Magnus, you're up.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Spirit Guardians. Saluni, grant me the strength of the spirits and defeat these enemies.
Amen.
Oh, man.
It's a 15-foot
Wait, did
radius.
Roland just say amen to that? Thought he didn't believe.
I did not say that.
No, Roland said that.
No, Roland said amen to your prayer.
Oops.
I was drunk last night. I may have said some things.
Really good in that role play.
Alright, sorry. I had to do something off screen. You're doing Spirit Guardians, you said?
Yep. Here it is.
Alrighty.
So it's going to hit all them bastards.
So, it's a 15-foot radius around yourself. Spectral form of angelic or fey of choice. What does it look like?
The Fae, elves,
Alright.
warrior priests, moon knights.
Creatures you can see to be unaffected by it, and affected creature's speed is halved. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it makes a wisdom save. Okay, so is that the 15-foot radius? You already got it up?
Yep.
Alright, so
It's
all
up.
4 of them need to make a wisdom save. Do top, then the trog. The top is not good. That is an 8. And then for the troglodyte, that is a 17. And then for the other 2, that's a nat 20 and then a 13. So this one got the nat 20, this one got the 13, then this one got the 8, and this one got and then the troglodyte got the 17. So it looks like you do half damage on a success. Yes. So that's gonna be 3d8 radiant damage and 2 2 take half, 1 takes full, and 1 takes none.
All right. Damn, it's only 11.
11 damage. Half that down to 6. None. 6. And then this one takes the full. Alright. They are all still standing. But remember, your
All right.
Spirit Guardians keeps lasting, and on the start of their turns, they have to do it again, so.
Right on.
Alright.
And then bonus action, healing word on Trogdor.
That's a second spell slot. Can't do that.
I thought you could do a level spell in a. Oh, that's right, in a cantrip.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right, in a cantrip.
You can spare him from
All right,
dying,
Charlie.
but he's already standing.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
It's alright.
Totally,
It'll
I'm
buff
totally
out.
good on rolling this. Oh, can I do Toll the Dead then as a bonus? No, that's not a bonus action.
No, that's action economy now.
That's actually cool.
You
In
can,
that case,
you can multi-class
I'm
into
done.
sorcerer until you get sorcery points, and then get quicken spell.
Nope.
So you
I'm
know,
a clear rock.
like 3 levels away if you focus on that. Otherwise, Roland, you're up.
I'm gonna throw water at the one that stinks. Cunning action, disengage.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is the water from the alchemy jug or the flask or what?
The alchemy jug.
Oh, right. So there is water in the alchemy jug. Oh yeah, that's what you did last time, I think, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna now target this one with my action, with my vicious crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
Straight attack. Ooh, 17.
That does hit, but it'll be regular damage. But you still get
Yep.
you still get your sneak attack damage because there's an ally next to him.
Right.
So 3d6 plus 4d6 plus 5.
Going right up. Ah! I dropped the dice. Okay.
I too make that noise when that happens.
That's 15 points of damage.
15. Ooh, that is a great shot. It was not enough to kill it, but you got a straight shot through the chest of this thing. And it's just got an arrow sticking out of it. It seems winded and hurt as it's starting to bleed, but it refuses to give up.
And that will be it.
A wisdom save. Not that it'll matter too much. That's a fail. So give me that 3d8 damage.
Alright.
I need a bad roll from you.
Ooh, 14 that
So,
time.
what did I have
14 damage?
disadvantage on again, Dean?
What do you have disadvantage on?
Yeah, because of his poisoned condition.
Yeah. So you did that roll at disadvantage, right?
No, that's what I'm asking.
You have the poison condition still, so you should have.
So that's what I was asking. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's higher.
Okay. But yeah, it failed its wisdom save, and with 14 damage, your spirit guardian is able to kill off this Quagoth before it gets its turn. Dismond's gonna grab a javelin out of his pack, and he's just gonna chuck that over there. So we'll do that. Oh, he doesn't have a javelin. I thought he did. Alright, I think he'd put his pistol away, grab his sword, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 35. And he'll use both of his attacks on the 2 Quagoths. Oh, what am I doing? 2d20s. So the first one is a 19, that hits, and the second one is a 11, or I'm sorry, a 13, and the 13 also hits. So that's gonna be 1d8 plus 4, 5 damage to the first one, and 1d8 plus 4, 10 damage to the other one. 5 damage is enough to cut the first Quaggoth down, opening the gash that was made by rolling with his arrow, but 10 damage is not going to quite kill off the other one yet. It's just going to leave him grievously wounded. This one's going to take a step toward Adara, make his wisdom save to attack her. That's an 8. Has to pick a different person. 10, 15 did move that far. Adara, are you paying attention? Are you there?
I don't think she has a reaction.
Sorry. No, I don't have a reaction.
Oh
yet.
yeah, you don't. You use your sentinel. Well then, never mind. 2 claw attacks coming up for Spore from the giant old Quaggoth. Let's see here. That's a 13 and a 9. So I believe they both miss.
They do. Can I use my reaction by any chance
For what?
on those of a hellish rebuke of their attack?
I believe you can. Just double checking real quick.
I'm also checking.
It says the creature that damaged you, so since it missed, I don't think you get to.
Okay.
Love the effort though. Good stuff. Wisdom save for the one. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother because even half damage, there's no way. So your Spirit Guardian is gonna kill this thing as well. It had 2 health.
Right on. Sweet.
That brings us to Adara.
All right. I'm gonna go after this.
Okay.
2 sweats. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
20 to hit. The second one's 24.
Second hit's 24. That also hits. Go ahead and do both of your damages. I'll go ahead and do the dex save, and that is a 14. What's your DC right now for that?
That's a 14.
Yep, 14 is the DC, so it does meet, so it'll take half damage from the lightning. But first, your 2d8 plus 10 for your 2 longsword attacks.
Yep. Trying to. 12 points total.
12 damage from your 2 X-like marks from your 2 slashes. And then your lightning does half damage.
Is 10 total, so
10, so 5 damage from the lightning as it sidesteps the initial strike and gets hit from the shockwave around it. Trogdor, you are up.
Alrighty, I'm up and everybody's dead. I'm just gonna, I guess, green flame blade this bastard
Okay.
with my staff, 2-handed.
2-hand staff with the green flame blade. So that's grand weapons. On a hit, target suffers cause a green flame to leap.
Above level 5, so I get 1 extra 1d8, I think it is, fire damage to him.
The flame actually hits a different target 5 feet from the enemy.
That's before level 5. After level 5, you add the enemy also, and then the next level up, or I think it's 11, is they both go up 2.
Okay, well then yeah. So yeah, you get the 1d8. And then 11th level it goes up. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's an interesting boost. Instead of just more damage. Alright, well in that case, yeah. You You can do Green Flame Blade. What was the hit?
21.
21 hits. So you get to do 2d8s. One of those is fire damage plus your strength, I believe. I think you messed it up with the underscore.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, with 13 damage, you not only impact this guy's skull, but you manage to burn him down to where he falls and dies. However,
Hiya!
you were within 5 feet of him before your attack, so I need a con save from you. As the stench was just so horrid. I'll
21.
20, another 21? Nice.
Yeah.
That is a save, and I forgot that Dismon was close enough, so Dismon's save, that's also enough. So, both you saved the stench. But yeah, he died. Anything else from Trogdor?
And I'm gonna stop right there. I should be 30, or math right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
Is the door staying closed?
Yeah, door's staying closed. I'm not gonna open it yet. Can't do anything.
Alright. Okay. So, I'm not going to say it out loud. Sanctuary still present, so wisdom save. That is not enough, and that guy can't get past the Dara, so he's just going to hold his action until he has someone he can attack. Spore, you're up.
Okay. I am going to activate my symbiotic entity by using one of my wild shape points or slots, whatever it's called.
It's just wild shapes. That's fine.
Yeah.
You have 2 of those, so.
Yes.
All
So
right.
I need to quickly do maths,
You
which
gain
is because I get 4 temporary hit points for each level you have in this class.
You gain 20. You gain 24 temporary hit points. When you deal your Halo of Spores damage, which we need to put a 10-foot radius on you, because you can use your reaction to use it. But yeah, so use extra melee weapon attacks, deal extra as well. Lasts for 10 minutes, or until you lose all your temporary health points.
Or until I use wild shape again.
Do you have an idea of what your symbiotic entity may look like on you?
I would say it kind of just looks like I've been dusted with a glowing spores.
Are they blue, green, white? What color are these spores?
Red.
Red? Alright. So Roland, you would be close enough and able to actually see that as she uses this ability, the spores that just surround her get this red color or glow and just start to stick to her body in various parts, causing this sort of like almost fungal looking type of appearance on her.
Tell it.
I'm reading through everything, like speed reading, making sure that what I'm wanting to do will actually work. 4 damage is a bit of a do, but do I want to do that? Or just a I can use that as a reaction. I'm then going... I can then shillelagh, right?
Yeah. That is. I don't think that's an action of any kind to do this. No, yeah, it is an action to do that. So yeah, you can still shillelagh, but you can't like attack right now. That's an action. But
Okay,
you can prepare
so
shillelagh,
no.
and that does. But that's concentration, so you'll lose sanctuary. So, conundrum.
Yeah, that is conundrum. It's very conundrum-ish. But infestation is not a concentration.
True, but I believe it's an action.
I've already done an action. Gosh dang it. Nope. Where are my bonuses? Oh, that's what I forgot to add. Was the B next to everything.
Not to be that guy, but did we skip the guys inside the room, Dean?
No, we did not. They technically are holding actions.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry, y'all. She's got a new
Yeah,
character
so
running, so
yeah. Sorry, having to reread over a lot of stuff, and I forgot to put the B's next to which one were my bonus actions and which ones aren't. Healing word is. Do I want to use that though? No. With that, I think I'm gonna pass for now.
Okay.
There's not much that I can.
All right. Well then,
So
Magnus.
I have time to plan.
Magnus, you were up.
Going to take some movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Now my spirits ain't gonna go through there until that door's open, right?
Yeah, it does not go through walls.
It does go through walls?
No, it does not go through walls.
Okay. Am I close enough to like open the door or hit the door or I gotta wait till my next turn? I didn't use all my movement.
If you didn't use all your movement, then yeah, you're right next to the door. If you want to open it, you can open it.
Oh. I don't know if I want to or not, man. Yeah, kick it open.
All right. So when you kick it open, these guys are now here. Token layers. All right. So two of them have to make a save because they are. Oh, that's the wrong die. There it is. Because they are now in your thing, and the Spirit Guardian does affect them on their first go. It's a Wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay. They have a flat, a 13 and a 10.
All right. So that's cool.
And
Oh, whopping 5.
5 damage from a 3d8. That is happening to you. And then does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Alright, so as soon as you kick that door open, the spider lets off a web shot and hits you directly. I need a strength save if you'd like to try to break the web.
Let's see here.
And I'll minus the 5 damage from these two. I'm sure they'll just be in agonizing pain.
12. Woohoo.
Alright, 12 is just shy, and so you are restrained until you break that web or someone cuts it for you. To
I gotta
clarify,
make a
that means your speed is
save
0.
to keep on.
That means your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And your attack rolls are at disadvantage. You can still attack. And you have disadvantage on dex saves right now.
Ooh.
Alright. Oh, no.
Don't I gotta make a concentration check too?
Ooh. No, because you didn't take damage.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I guess I'm done.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, these things crawling on the wall are making their way up. They're a little different than what y'all are used to. But, But you know what? They actually would not be visible to y'all yet. They would be using the other thing. Well, that's my fault. Okay. And then, so Roland, you can go ahead. These guys aren't going to be able to do anything yet.
I'm gonna attack the one in front of Spores with the longbow, the vicious.
Okay. Vicious hand crossbow.
Yes.
You got a vicious long hand crossbow.
That's an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
I'm going to bonus action give Spores Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. So that'll be a d6 for Spore whenever you want to use it. Alrighty. I think
I'll be
this.
back, maybe.
We're about to, after this round, we're going to be cutting it, so if you can't, it's okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. With their held action, the Troglodyte's going to attack Dismond for stepping in his range. That's a miss with a 6. And Dismond's going to respond with a sword attack. That is a 13 plus. It's going to definitely hit. And so his sword deals 1d8 plus 4 for 6 damage, which does not quite cut him down. So he's going to go for a second sword attack on the same Troglodyte. And he's going to miss with the second swing. And now he has to make a stench save. And that is a fail. So he is now under the poison effect from the stench. Wait, his constitution is... Oh, his constitution is crazy. Never mind. I should have looked. I was so confident. Dismond's got crazy con. Okay. Alright, well then. He survives that. And then that brings us to the Quaggoth over at Spurus. And so that will be first well, I guess 2 attacks. And wow, the better of the 2 is an 8. So they both miss. This thing can't hit you to save its life.
Don't I have a thing with my spores that, like, if it ends its turn in my spores, it takes,
You can use your reaction to use Halo of Spores, but it does not automatically get used.
Doesn't. That's right. And he has to hit me in order for me to use it.
Yes. Unfortunately, if your crazy AC wasn't so crazy. Adara, you are up.
All right. Swings.
Swing, swing.
Yeah, that's 27 to... And
27 definitely hits.
it's 19 for the second. And
Wait, no, I don't think it is if they hit me, Dean, because it's within 10 feet of me. I can use a creature that I see.
Yeah, you can use your reaction to use your Halo Spores. That's what I said. The Hellish Rebuke requires you to be hit.
Can I use Halo Spores since he's in there as my reaction since he went to swing?
Yeah, if you want.
Yes, please. That's a 6 necrotic damage.
Alright. 6 ain't bad at all. But, alright. 6 necrotic damage. A little bit of blackened damage just appears on his body as your spores kind of cover his fur. Adara, how's the damage coming?
17.
17
total.
damage? Woo. Is that from both hits?
Both hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he'll make his dex save, which is a 13. I don't think that's enough. So give me that lightning damage on top of your 2 swipes.
Oh, that sucked. 6.
6 damage. Alright. Well, that lightning did hit him directly, and he is still standing, but now he has all sorts of burns and slashes, and he's bleeding in front of you. He's not doing well, Adara. Anything else?
Right. Nope. I actually can't map out right now, guys.
Alright. Well,
Sorry.
you take it easy. As soon as this round's over, we're wrapping it, so. Go ahead, Trogdor. It's your turn.
Alright, so I think I gotta take a step forward to be able to do a fireball where I want it. Forward, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast a fireball right there. Hit those two.
Alrighty. That is for the spider. That is a 14, and the other one did worse.
Alright, they both fail.
Okay. Well then, let me get that damage.
So 33 damage.
Wow.
Because I forgot this last time also.
Oh,
Extra.
before you do your attack, the troglodyte was holding his action. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Well, your fireball melts both of them, and it burns away the stench that's been permeating this room from them hanging out in here.
I also do 3 damage to the other troglodyte because of pyromancy.
That would be a full room clear with your damage.
Y'all welcome. God damn it. Madness, I need some help.
I'm tied up, bro. I'm all wrapped up like a mummy, man.
Figure it the fuck out.
You're nice and snug, all ready for bed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, wisdom check. Alright, that is a 14. Does that pass, Spore?
Nope. That is
No.
not.
This thing can't do nothing. Well then.
You said a 14?
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Alright, well then he's going to keep holding his action until he can, in fact, attack Adara, because he has nowhere else to go. Spore, you're up.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Forgot they killed things. I am definitely going to do a shillelagh
Okay.
and then hit him with my quarterstaff, which then also on top of, if I do hit, it also does the other thing. Oh my god.
Yes, I know. You
Lord,
picked a
help
very
me.
complicated class.
Wait, there's a
So-
lot of stuff I have to read. I'll get it. I promise. I'm
Alright,
making little
so-
notes.
When you do the damage, you do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage, and since you shillelagh'd, it's gonna be a +9 to hit. And then if you do hit, it'll be 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 4 damage altogether.
Is a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit, and so I need 1d8 for your regular damage, 1d6 for the necrotic damage from your spores, and then +4 for your modifier.
Four, 8. 13 damage.
13
Total.
damage, not bad. Anything else for you?
An extra brain.
Well, with that magically empowered quarterstaff smack to this Quagoth over here next to Spore, we are going to wrap it up for the evening. When we come back, we'll finish up this fight, and then you guys can continue venturing through the rest of level 3.
Right on.
All
I
right.
just need him to die in my spores now.
All right,
So
we'll
I
go
can
ahead
animate his body.
We go ahead and stop it here.